What it is, we back. See that? Hey, already. I see a lot of backbiting going on. So yesterday, for one, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot of things that ain't in the title. Diddy got another accuser. You know, we're gonna listen to a little clip of that, see what they talk about. Matter of fact, we probably can listen to the whole thing, depending on how long it is. We got I bet y'all was eating. We got the lawsuit that T.I. and Tiny just won, $71 million. Checking in on that. We got Jook put a hit out on the whole CMG. I mean, the whole PRE. I ain't heard nobody talk about that. Hold on. Yo, you know I'm live, y'all. You know I'm live. Get it together. Don't do it, not going away. Don't do it again, y'all. I mean, come up here. If I hear you talking again, you're gonna be in trouble. But yeah, y'all, we got Jook put a whole hit out. Put a hit out on the whole CMG. Everybody, we is back. What it is, Vic? What it is. Did y'all know that? I ain't see nobody cover it. I see now everybody. Yo, how was that how was that news that Cornelius Smith got 50K news yesterday and all the blogs covering it today? How did that happen, y'all? How did that happen, yo? What everybody went back? So you mean tell me everybody went back and looked at the video from last night? They went back. It was day 2 going on. Everybody was watching day 1? Or is it people watching other channels and copying? What's really going on? What's up, Charlene? Pennar, where you been, pimping? King Hayes. Man, hey, HB, you said that shit too, though. You definitely said that. Everybody. By the time our live was done earlier, by the time I got off live and went to Instagram, everybody posting it. Say cheese, man, every blog. But they don't want to get no credit though. Like, yo, it's crazy. They don't want to get no credit. They don't want to give no interviews. All they want to do is copy and steal. I ain't seen not one video up earlier today when I was telling everybody, like, yo, Shorty got paid, man. He got paid 50K. Nobody. Now what's the thing now? Yeah. That live was jumping. We had like 500 people on there. We stayed like above 300. Yeah, but they don't want to get no credit though, man. It's so crazy. You say who oiling up tonight? You? Yeah, right? You oiling up tonight. What you talking about? Hot oil. Put that motherfucker shit in the stove. Yeah. I mean, it's just frustrating, y'all. Give credit when it's due, man. Baltimore's on. What it do? What it is. Yo, but yes. So earlier today, y'all, what happened was my goddamn cable got cut off. I'm like, dang, how the fuck happened to the live? Forgot to pay the bill, yo, but we back in action. I thought we got a clip. Get whatever you want to get slick. Get whatever you want to get slick. But yeah, I thought we got clipped. I said, dang, yo, they didn't fuck the whole shit up. So I actually want to go back and watch a little bit of that trial before we get in the Jook putting the hit out on the whole CMG. I don't think nobody caught that. It's like they wait for me to say it. I bet you by tomorrow everybody be like, Jook put a hit out on the whole CMG. Watch. I bet you by tomorrow. That's what everybody gonna be
Prices are
saying.
just too high. Kamala Harris's plan will bring costs down. Donald
Now,
Trump,
they never
he
specified,
is effectively a national sales
and
tax.
this happened in
a
day
Trump
one.
tax that'll cost a typical family $39.
They never specified how much the hit was for each individual person. But Jook had a hit out on the whole PRE. I keep saying CMG. Man, salute, Leah. No, PRE, my bad. I keep saying CMG. He had hit out on everybody. Money was on everybody here. Whoever got caught lacking, it was they had a price tag. That means Key Glock, Fizzle, what's the boy name? What's the rest of them guys' name? What's the nigga name? Money. All them boys had money on their head. Every single one of them. Big Moochie, great.
$100 a year.
But I want to go back to the trial, y'all, and see what we missed. What's up, Charlene, baby? This ain't it.
That inspire confidence. Stand out among the professionals.
Yeah, my damn cable got cut off early. I say, sheesh. These motherfuckers is vicious. Cut you off midstream. All right, where we stopped at earlier?
And to your knowledge, at any point in time, did anyone try to test those?
I don't want to hear from him. We can skip past him.
KT, the initial under the bottom.
Yeah, we can skip past him. What's the... this probably ain't nothing but like an hour. It's probably an hour of coverage. Nah, I don't know. You know, see, yo, look, yo, it's a lot of rumors and theories running around. Yo, we don't do that on here, y'all. Yo, there's not a CMG Rico coming down. Who's gonna be a part of it? Gotti? Like, yo, like I'm saying that shit. Who is gonna be a part of the CMG Rico? Black Youngster? Glorilla? Moneybag Yo? Like, yo, who's gonna be a part of this shit, man? Ain't no CMG Rico coming down, man. Box truck. There go my guy. What it do? If it was gonna be a CMG Rico, it died with Jook. It died with Jook. Because there's nobody else that can connect Gotti to it. What you talking about, Porters? There's nobody other than Jook that can connect Gotti to it. Because, hypothetically, if Gotti gave Jook some money, say they split it like my man said earlier, say they split it 50K, 50K. Jook ain't gonna tell nobody that. Because he gotta protect the bag. He ain't telling nobody that. I don't care if he shot that money off to 7 different people. He is never gonna mention that Gotti put up to this hit. I promise you. That's the bag. That'd have been foolish. Yeah, yo, that Gotti ain't stop letting these bloggers lie, man. They lying for views. Talking about, yeah, it's gonna be a CMG Rico. I'm telling you. It's like it's just a hot topic, you know. Yeah, man, ain't none of that going on. I think I seen a little bit about that. I got that in my repertoire for the day. Probably look into it.
What kind of vehicle were y'all in? Okay, I can tell. Okay. Was it a neighborhood house? Yes, sir.
Who's this on the stand?
It's the early morning hours. Yes, sir.
Hold on.
You said 10, 15 minutes. And honest, possible. And that's something too that, you know, depending on time of day, traffic.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. We gotta see this though, y'all. We gotta see the defense attorney.
Well, but can you even see? And then they would handle it. Okay.
We gotta see what he did. We gotta get this on record. Yo, why my mouse be disappearing, yo?
Now,
What? My bad, y'all. What I was saying was, I was talking about HB. He said, did they remix it? I was saying that more than likely. I ain't never seen a situation where everybody was going, and ain't nobody say they got it wrong. They just reposting it. They ain't say, damn, my bad, yo, we got it wrong. It was 50K, you know. Cornelius Smith was paid 50K. But by the time we was finished that live, when I got on Instagram, I seen about 4 or 5 blogs. Big blogs. They could have said that yesterday if they did the work. Like we did. Because we said that yesterday. That was that. We just reiterated it today. We said that last night. All right, y'all. I mean, that's what it is. Don't nobody get credit no more, man. It is what it
Donald
is.
J. Trump.
We on there tap anyway. I know they feel the heat.
And she's failed us. Under Harris, over 10.
I know they know their time up. That's why they try and go live when I go live now.
Let me ask you this. Did you go to Mr. Gomez's house to see about whether he had camera footage?
Other investigators walked up and down. I don't know if he went to his house, but usually walk down and see if they see any cameras up to the house outside the house.
And when you say cameras, they knock too, right? Right. So do you have cameras? And at some point in time, you became aware of Mr. Gomez as a potential suspect in the case.
I don't know how he got the money,
So that,
but he got it.
As Mr. Hagerman's word, you became very interested in him.
Yes,
Same way Hernandez Govan.
Do you recall there being anyone of the officers in the case, you as one of the lead detectives in the case, reporting to you that there were cameras directly across the street from Bradley, where the white Mercedes would have been, facing the Bradley property, the abandoned house where the Mercedes was? Do you recall Cornelius Smith in any of his interviews with law enforcement that you can recall ever saying that Hernandez Govan had cameras at his house that faced the Bradley house?
I don't recall that.
And a lot of investigators in this
Yo,
case,
so what we learned earlier is they got straight drop in 4K going into his mother house the same day of the shooting with the same clothes on. Now that's damning evidence. That's the most damning evidence that we've seen this far.
to try to find evidence.
Yes,
Though it's still circumstantial,
I
but
bet
that's
you would
strong
agree with me
circumstantial evidence.
If somebody had told you Hernandez Govan has cameras facing where that white car was, you would have been over there, or somebody would have been over there tracking down that lead, right?
I would tend to, yes.
Right. And you're not aware of, at least right now, whether anybody ever spoke to Mr. Govan specifically and asked him about cameras.
Yeah.
So you said you processed the Mercedes. So there's or others, you know it was processed.
Processing, that's good.
And there's a level of processing that occurs while the car's still on Bradley. Is that correct? Or do y'all just hook it up and tow it?
Hook it up to it.
Okay.
Process it at another location.
Okay. Now, when you saw the vehicle on Bradley, do you remember there being any bullet holes in the car?
I think there were. I'm not sure. May have been a window broken out or something to that effect.
Okay. And to be clear, the window that was broken out, and I can pass you the exhibits, some of these exhibits that were previously marked.
I'm gonna shift through this.
Now, when you get DNA results, do they typically, from TBI, when you send them to TBI, they typically come back on kind of a letterhead from TBI. Is that correct? They let you know? That I know of. All right. And in fact, one of the items that was recovered from the Mercedes was a chapstick. Do you recall that? And then certain things recovered inside the and in fact, that chapstick was sent along with the touch DNA swabs to, or well, beside the chapstick was sent to the TBI for testing, and came back with a major DNA profile of a male, but couldn't be excluded down to anything beyond a male. Do you recall that? No. Okay. If I were to show you the report, would it refresh your recollection? Now, do you have any specific knowledge of the touch DNA swabs being sent to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation? All right, so you can't say whether those were actually ever sent, right? Because if they had been sent, the report that I just showed you, you would have had something back from them saying either there's no identifiable DNA or there was, and then they would analyze it further, correct? Correct. If that wasn't sent, if the touch DNA samples weren't sent to for further testing, you would agree with me that would be a problem for your investigation. Could be. Right? Because touch DNA, if they recovered something that could point you directly to a person, right, with scientific fact, right, going, this is the person that touched that part of the car. Yes. And you don't know until you try, right? So you don't know unless you test it. Okay. Right. And if you didn't test it, that's an avenue of investigation for establishing facts and evidence that was kind of left unattended. Fair?
We trying to say mishandled evidence? It sound like.
Now,
I'm ready to speed it up, y'all.
you told Mr. Hagerman, and we talked about this, you said, and no evidence of blood in the car. Now, somebody who works in the department with you, Sergeant Cover, he did a lot of the processing of this vehicle, right? Yes, all the processing. And at some point,
I sped it up a little bit, y'all.
Something called Blue Star. You know what Blue Star is? Yes. What's Blue Star?
It's agent that they use to spray for location of blood inside on things.
Right. And you would agree with me that Blue Star is something they spray it, they put a light on it, and it'll light up if there's blood or biological material that has been there, correct? Correct. My knowledge. And they can even use Blue Star on places where people think they have wiped down or cleaned, and it will still show. Right? That's that horrible thing that they do in the hotel rooms, right? Hear that? Freak everybody out? Yeah. So, now, Sergeant Coburn.
So he trying to hit that. Remember they were saying that Cornelius Smith said he got shot, but there was no blood in the car. Remember they was questioning him about that, like how is it that he's talking about I was sitting up real straight. But that still don't make sense if you got shot in the leg and got shot in your arm. It should have been some blood in the car. Clemson.
And if you recall, inside the driver's door, above the armrest, the Blue Star reacted with a very bright chemiluminescence, I think is the way he says it here, which is a hard word to say. And he took swabs of that as well. Right? So, from what you know of Blue Star, is Blue Star something that if you shine it and it lights up, that's typically an indication of blood or something.
Oh, okay.
That's been in that area. That's what I've been told. Right? Not named.
Remember Justin Johnson supposed to got
Sergeant Coburn, obviously.
He supposed to got grazed, so he should have been bleeding too.
It definitely showed to be of some evidentiary importance to him to determine is this biological or not. Would you agree with that? And as you sit here today, are you aware of the results of any testing that came back on the swabs for the Blue Star?
I don't remember the results.
Okay. Like we talked about earlier, if you had tested that and it didn't come back, you could have
No.
actually had DNA evidence on it, right?
That was why we see dual case.
And that would have been very important to, as one of those evidentiary facts that you would have used in your investigation. Right. And if you didn't have that and it existed, it would you at a disadvantage of knowing all of the evidence and all the facts, correct? Correct. So let's go to the Valero video. So the Valero video, you see several different vehicles arrive at Valero. Person I think you identified as Kristen Gardner is pumping gas for the white Mercedes. Correct. And then he drives that white Mercedes off up to the top of the screen. And then I think you said you see somebody, you can't tell who it is, but you see an individual get out of another vehicle, Kristen Gardner get out of the white Mercedes, and someone gets inside the white Mercedes. Correct. That you said was not wearing the same clothes that Kristen Gardner was wearing just moments earlier. Correct. Or maybe even seconds earlier. Very quick. But right after that exchange is made, doesn't another car pull up in front of the white Mercedes and sit for some period of time? And to be fair, you would agree with me, you can't see what's going on with the white Mercedes, who's in the white Mercedes, whether someone got out of and back into the white Mercedes, correct? Correct. And that's definitely something that could have happened. We don't know, but you couldn't see.
Okay.
So then we get to crosstown. And so there's crosstown videos. I believe you made the statement that you would see.
I want to see how he explained that elevator video at his mother house. I want to see how he explained that. Because remember, y'all, all he got to do is sow doubt in the juror's mind. You don't have to disprove the state case. Just got to give enough doubt. You know, remember, got to be beyond a reasonable doubt to find him guilty.
Arriving in the Mercedes in crosstown. Someone wearing, well, let me ask you this, you make my point, right? So you don't know who was in the Mercedes, right? Because in fairness, the video you saw, that the jury saw, is the video. Like, you can't see who's driving the Mercedes, right? And then you see the Mercedes enter, and there are times when you'll see the person in the gray sweatpants, black shoes, black hoodie, walking through the parking garage, correct? And you don't see the car that person gets in of or out of, right?
Oh, okay.
Now,
I hear that.
so crosstown's a big place, correct? A lot of cars. A lot of cars going in and out.
Yo, he doing a good job,
You
yo.
agree with me that the videos that were shown are confined to intentionally, right? To focus on when the white Mercedes comes in and out, when the Expedition goes in and out. Yes. Right? But there were other cars going in and out through those periods of time. Yes. And you would agree with me that during those periods of time where the white Mercedes, he shows the white Mercedes in the video come in, you can't see the driver, you can't see the person in the gray sweatpants and the black hoodie, what they get in and out of. You can't say that person was ever in that white Mercedes, correct?
No, you can't. It's just the area that Mercedes parked at, the same area where the person came from.
Well, and can you even see in the video that was shown where the Mercedes parks?
You know, just the general area.
Which is the parking garage, which is around hundreds and potentially more other vehicles, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, there is a point in time in your testimony when we start looking at the videos inside crosstown, specifically inside the elevator, where you specifically identify that person to be Mr. Johnson based on the tattoo, I think.
So basically what he's trying to say is anybody could have been driving that Mercedes. You can't say that was Justin Johnson driving it. All you can say is that Mercedes pulled into that lot. Anybody that was going to that complex could have did it.
Those videos, some of those correspond with times at which you showed the white Mercedes roll in, and then the person in the gray sweatpants, black hoodie walk in, right? One of those times having a little girl in tow. Now, you would agree with me that during those times, when you see Mr. Johnson, the one you've identified as Mr. Johnson with the little girl in the elevator, and other times, he's not wearing gloves. Right. And has a little girl with him that obviously if what the state says is correct and he was in the Mercedes, would have also been in that Mercedes, correct? Yes.
Is that fingerprints in there? Yo, he's doing an excellent job, y'all. He probably paid $50K for him too.
Going back to the Makita video, and specifically, you mentioned it when the video was playing, and then there were some still shots put in. You mentioned something about underwear you thought that matched between the video that was taken at Tulane Apartments and that the person that's portrayed in that video and the person portrayed in the Makita video. Correct. Specifically the gray sweatpants, black hoodie, right? Yes. Now, there was a timeline that you also said you recognized of the Tulane apartment video. You recall seeing that? Yes. It had various pictures, and it even had like notable things from each picture, right? Would you agree with me that nowhere in that timeline is it noted that these underwear are the same color as the underwear in the Makita video? Okay. Is there a reason for that? Why that wouldn't be in there? Seems like a,
Just something that I mentally put in my head when I saw the video there. I saw the video there. Okay. Same clothing, just like clothing I had on.
And this, what was marked as, I mean, and again, you saw this, you're pulling that from the same video that the jury saw, and evidence, correct? Yes, correct. And these still shots, which were marked as, thank you. Exhibit 58, it's a collective. And these pictures, these still shots, being slowed down, I'm going to hand you collective 58. And I just want to be sure that your perspective that you think those are, you say those are blue, number one, and that you think those are, similar to the ones in the Tulane video, is based off exactly what the jury has seen. It's based off the video that we saw today and those still images. Okay. And in fact, you're saying, did you base it off seeing still images before, or are those still images something you just saw for the first time today after you kind of put that together in your head?
No, myself.
You'd seen them, investigating the case. Yes. Okay. But again, you're saying based on same.
Yes.
And it's your testimony that those are the same color as the Tulane video?
What I visualized, what I saw.
But you saw. Okay. All right. Thank you. Well, no, you're right.
Now, what y'all think? I think he's doing a good job. I think he's doing a great job breaking down the case. Oh, he said that was it?
Trey is not. What's Trey not do for a living? I mean, does he?
Yo, he did a great job breaking down that. So basically, what I'm getting at is the pictures, is the still images that show, I guess, Justin Johnson posed alleged boxers are not the same color as the pictures that you see from the Makita video. That's what I'm getting at. Maybe it was purple, and he said it was the same kind of drawers. But only way I can see him making that argument if excuse me, is if it really wasn't. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Diddy. Stick around.
Or straight run. Good afternoon, Mr. Garner.
No.
My name is Luke Evans. I represent Justin Johnson. I've got a few questions for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I think this straight drop brother.
So I'm not going to ask you what Crayon said, but when you were first asked whether or not you knew whether or not you knew who Crayon traded the Mercedes-Benz for, you didn't say Justin Johnson or straight drop.
Yes, sir. It was straight drop, that.
Okay. And you started to answer by saying, Crayon told me.
Yeah, when we was at the house. When we went to the store, I was in the car with my son at the store.
So you didn't see him at the house?
No, Treon just told her this nigga was. When he got in there and family with Treon.
Okay. So you're saying that Treon, you were there, though, no question.
No question.
So how many times have you been interviewed by law enforcement before today?
So it sounds like he don't have first-hand knowledge. That's what it sounds like he's trying to say. Just from what we heard.
2 minutes. In relation to this investigation, that narrows it down any for you. Is it still too many times? Or are you just saying one time's too many?
One time too many.
Fair enough. So, you've at least been interviewed twice, right?
Yes, sir.
And then you even got spoken to right before you came on the stand by the state, correct? And the first time you talked to law enforcement was on November 23rd, 2021 about this. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
And you told this jury today you had no idea that Mercedes-Benz was stolen.
Yes, sir.
Now that just isn't true. And you know it's not true, right?
No, that's not straight drop, bro. I don't know who that is, y'all.
Okay. What's Trayon do for a living?
I can tell you.
I mean, did he have a job that you knew of where he could afford a Benz?
Yes, sir.
He did. What did he do?
I did a garbage truck place.
Okay. Well, I mean, you worked with Trayon when he carjacked it a couple weeks before. I mean, you never paid, right?
If I would have been there, I would have said, you know, I wouldn't.
You weren't there?
No, sir.
And you just, I mean, how long you known Trayon?
My whole life.
You known him your whole life.
Yes, sir.
He worked in the garbage company,
Yes, sir.
right? He's driving a Benz. How long have you had the Benz?
I can tell you.
I mean, you hung out with him almost every day, didn't you?
No, sir. You only kind of pick me up when I need a ride.
Did you need a ride the night you say you went over and traded the Benz?
Yes, sir.
Where were you going?
Off Redwood and mine.
And Trayon was just taking it.
Yes, sir.
Well, what did you think when he was going to trade his nice bought and paid for Mercedes-Benz for an Infiniti Q40?
Yes, it did. So what I thought.
Let me ask you this.
Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
That you thought he bought and paid for, didn't carjack.
We're covering Dolph trial to the
What did you
end.
think when he was
Every
riding
morning,
around
10 o'clock,
with two pistols and a Draco in the back?
Takes
Central Time.
minutes.
I mean,
Because
Eastern
that's what he
Time.
had, right? A Draco style assault rifle.
I can't tell. I just know he had some type of weapon.
Well, you called it a Draco when you interviewed with law enforcement.
Yeah, it should be.
Right, so that's what it was. And some pistols.
All these motherfuckers telling.
Like more than
God damn.
And that's what you and Trayon were riding around with.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. November.
If you notice, y'all, every single one of them that got on that stand and testified is nervous. Every single one of them. You said what?
2021. Were you a felon?
No, sir.
What about Trayon?
Look, he can't sit still in the chair.
You don't know?
No, sir.
But when you get to Bradley that night, why do you have to go out and drive the Mercedes?
They were trying to tell me to do pump gas and drive around. And I didn't even know we was going to give it to the truck. I just know when we came around, I got done pumping gas, we all pulled off, came back around through the store again, and we gave it to him. I didn't know why, I didn't know where he did it from, I just know he gave it to him.
And the only time you've been in the car was that night? That Mercedes?
No, sir.
You been in it before? How many times?
Twice, 3 times. Just wanted to keep a ride when I called Tree.
What about, did you ever have to get anything out of the trunk for it? Or did you just get in the front seats and, you know, in the passenger seat, in and out?
Yeah, my wallet.
You had to get your wallet out of the trunk?
Yeah, the other one in the trunk. He was in the car.
Okay. What about the trunk? Did you ever go in the trunk?
No, sir.
Never went in the trunk?
No, sir.
Never touched the trunk?
No, sir.
You know, well, you knew there was tags from multiple states in that trunk of that car, right?
No, sir.
Got any change of tags that night?
No, sir. I have no idea what the tag was trying to. I didn't even know those stuff. One thing I did was get in the car and go places that I wanted them to take.
If you gotta hide your face, yo, you don't belong on the stand, man.
Mercedes, right?
I didn't say that. I just said I didn't know where he
Stand on it.
I think earlier you said you thought he bought it. He had a job.
Everybody doing stuff they're ashamed of. Stand on it, man. My guy.
No, sir.
You didn't tell police that you knew Trayon took a stolen Infiniti and a Challenger?
No, sir. One thing I can say is I told him we got Infiniti. We ain't have no Challenger. I don't remember no Challenger. But
Okay.
where did you come from?
So, the police have a report from your interview that says that they just got it wrong.
Yes, Yeah, it seems like.
Okay. Now, when you first got interviewed by the cops in this case, you told them you'd never been in that Mercedes, right?
One time I told him I'd never been in the Mercedes, went off that.
Hey y'all, you notice y'all? Do you notice in this trial, you don't hear a whole bunch of objections like you do in YSL trial? For people that's paying attention to both trials, you do not hear a whole lot of objections in this trial, yo. So I don't know if DA Attorney Love is is overstepping the boundaries and they playing by the rules or what, but that's just an observation.
I told him I was in the Mercedes, but he wanted to get around. That's all I told him.
Nah, A1. Yeah, A1. You got Cornelius Smith and Hernandez Govan everybody testifying on straight drop. Everybody, even his brother. Edward, what up, Bob? What it do? Got the whole crew in here tonight. Fuck ball out ass up.
All right. You didn't tell them. What about Valero? They asked you if you'd ever been to Valero.
They showed me the pictures of me at Valero. That's when I told them this were when they gave it a try.
But before they showed you that picture, you said you had never been at the gas station, Valero gas station in Highland.
I didn't even want to tell them nothing really because I didn't have no dealing with it.
Man, he is nervous, boy.
You even were shown a picture of yourself pumping gas and said you didn't know who that person was, right?
Yes, sir.
They can't stop moving. You might as well start dancing.
You were asked earlier if you knew, you say that it's Justin Johnson got that Mercedes. You said, did you ever know why Justin Johnson was getting the Mercedes? Or Straight Drop was getting it? You said no, right?
Yes, sir.
But that's not what you told the police when you were interviewed again on November 29, 2001. Right?
Interrogated.
And during your questioning, interrogation, whatever you want to call it, you told them that Drop said he needed the Mercedes-Benz to slide up on his baby mama.
That's what the comment was when he got it for sure.
All right. So earlier you said you were asked directly, did he ever tell you why he needed it, why he wanted it, what he was going to do with it?
So the comment he made.
Okay. So he, according to you, he did tell you.
He tell me that's just a comment that was made. I don't know. I wasn't in none of their business. I don't know now one of them, so I wasn't in their business. I was just sitting in the car doing what
You don't understand that, bro. You don't even know him,
And
guy.
this person, you're saying Straight Drop during this interaction. What did you see him do at Valero?
Get in the car. We got there. We got some gas. After we got some gas, we were trailed in the Audi, the Infinity, and the Benz. We got done getting some gas, rolled out, came back through the store lot at the air pump, and that's when we traded cars.
Now, after you heard Dolph got killed, you called Trayon, right?
No, sir.
You didn't?
I was with you in the Mercedes. I was trying to drop you off. And we asked him, did he have anything to do with Dolph being dead? Because if he did, we're not going to be around. It's something.
Damn.
Well, you told detectives that you had a
You see what I'm
conversation
saying,
with
yo?
Trayon.
You see how dumb that was? The whole city knew. The whole city knew Dolph was untouchable. That man said, I told Trayon, because they seen the Benz, if you had anything to do with it, I can't be around you. Look, that's why don't nobody want to show their face. Yeah, they definitely super ratting. LeVar, what it is. See, yo, that's how the whole city knew that was a bad move, man. The whole city knew it. Ain't nobody want to be around them boys, man. None of them.
After the homicide, and stated that you
That
called.
was stupid as joke.
That's not true?
I was with him on the day of. He dropped me off and ride it in the Infinity.
All right. And you told Trayon, according to what you told them at the time, that people were trying to put your name in as one of the shooters and Dolph's murder.
Yeah, that was for sure.
When was this conversation?
The day after me recognizing that Dolph was dead, and the day after we recognized that the car we were just in that had something to do with Dolph.
And you already knew the day after. The day after he's killed, that people are putting your name in it.
It's my family. They know what car we were just in. Like,
who's your family? When you say your family, then
Dolph people, like Dolph, like they're my family.
Can you explain that to me a little bit more? Are they your blood relatives?
Yes, sir.
How are y'all related?
Cousins.
Okay.
Oh, Dolph is his cousin.
And you're saying the family would have known that you were driving around in that white Mercedes?
Yes, sir.
How would they have known that?
We was calling and letting them know when we got to them.
It looked
You
like
called Dolph's family.
We called people that were related.
Who'd you call?
I can't tell.
What do you mean you can't tell? You don't know?
They're not in.
told everything else.
Who'd you
Shit.
call?
Can't tell. Treon did all the calling.
I thought you just said you called. They're your family.
They is. Treon did all the calling.
But why is he calling Dolph's family?
Trying to get the car going.
Why would Dolph's family know how to get the car going?
That's just Dolph's family. There was plenty of people that we were trying to get the car to.
Well, you just said it was Dolph's family. Who you were calling? That's who we're talking about, Mr. Garner.
Yeah.
So you stole the car. Well, and back again. You said earlier you didn't even know that the car was stolen.
Why you keep saying I stole the car?
Why are you trying to get the car going if you didn't steal it?
I didn't steal it with Treon trying to get the car going.
So Treon stole it.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Why is he trying to get rid of the car?
Yeah, that is a good question. Why is Treon trying to get rid of the car if it ain't had nothing to do with the shooting? It's a great question.
I can't say it, and I didn't say he bought it. I didn't know where he got it from.
So you're in a car, however Treon got it. That you're calling, you say, Dolph's family, before he's killed, to try to get rid of the car, for whatever reason.
It was way before Dolph was even getting in line and dealing with Dolph. Like, we been trying to get the car down. Like, it was way before it didn't have nothing to do the day of, the day after, the day before, nothing. It was way before when he picked me up. The first time he picked me up, he was trying to get the car down. I didn't get in his business, it's not my business. I'm just getting in here to get a ride.
What's way before? Let's start there. It was way before Dolph was killed. How far before?
About a week or so.
So y'all, what's going on right now is Straight Drop Lawyer is he's trying to exchange Straight Drop for one of them. That's what it sounds like this right happened. Straight Drop Lawyer saying it wasn't Straight Drop, it was either him or Tyon, or whatever his name was. That's his angle. Or y'all can't say definitively that it was Straight Drop. It could have been anybody. It was 3 guys in that car. It was 3 guys' fingerprints in that car. And Straight Drop's fingerprints wasn't in them. Like, yo, he putting on a good case, y'all. He's really putting on a good case. For real.
But Treon, according to you,
Treon
is calling Dolph's family. And Treyon's not related to Dolph too, is he?
It's just not Dolph's family. You gotta realize everybody grew up with each other. So everybody know everybody. It's Memphis. Everybody know everybody.
Well, sorry, I'll let you finish.
He got done calling them. They didn't want to get it. They didn't have nothing to do with it. So I guess he did what he did. Gave it a drop. I don't know. I can't tell you why he gave it, what he did for him.
But you're concerned immediately when Dolph ends up murdered because you know that you or Treyon, one of the two of you, has reached out to Dolph's family and tried to unload a white Mercedes. Right? Which is in the video, driving away.
Like my fault, but why you keep saying it was just Dolph's family? Like I told you, multiple people he was trying to sell the car to.
That's what you said. Yeah. That's what you said. You won't tell us who it was. I've asked you that too.
I wouldn't do that. That has nothing to do with it.
You said
me giving the car to Trump. I ain't have nothing to do with it on Thursday.
Unfortunately, you don't get to pick and choose, Mr. Garner, on what you answer and what you don't. The judge gets to decide that.
Now, hell yeah. He beat this charge, he gonna die. So he in a losing situation regardless. Win or lose.
And you're concerned. And the day
everybody else died. Like, I can't see his fate being any different.
But you've interacted, as you said, a lot of people, some of which were your family, which you've identified as Dolph's family, with that car. And your name is in it. Right? Same car that's got, as luck would have it, a Draco in it. And two pistols. At least, you said a bunch, but at least 2 pistols, right?
There's a lot of witnesses.
And you're immediately concerned, right? Because you think, oh no.
Nah, man. Edward Gotti didn't get no Rico, bro. Why would Gotti get a Rico? Like, yo, why would Gotti get a Rico? Like, that's them bloggers pushing nonsense. If it was a Rico coming, and who's gonna be indicted under it? Like, we don't even know who Gotti rolls with. No, it ain't no Rico coming, man. Like, who's Gotti crew? Like, we don't even know who are these guys. Who's gonna, who else gonna be under this indictment besides Gotti? Ain't no Gotti Rico coming, bro. If it was, it died with Jook. I can't see Jook telling anybody else. So, like I said early in the video, say Gotti put up 50K. Jook is the one orchestrating all the business. He's not going to tell anybody that Gotti gave me 50K to put up to kill Dolph. I don't think he that fucking stupid. Because that's the bag. You got to protect the bag at all costs. The bag got to be protected. That's why, it was multi-layers. Jook pay Hernandez Govan. Hernandez Govan pay da-da-da-da-da. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but CMG just made Jook, bro. Jook paid for it. That's what I got from that CMG. But who I don't understand, like, who else going down besides Gotti? Black youngster? I can't see it, bro.
You called him because somebody said you were involved.
Multiple people I call, like, what's going on? Like,
That's them bloggers trying, you know how they is.
Y'all put me in something I don't even supposed to be in. Great.
They glamorize it.
And this was the day after.
Yes.
This is before you ever even come on the scene. Like, you're not picked up by
What's up,
law enforcement
Cash?
yet. You're not talking to the cops. That doesn't happen
This
either.
came, man, right after dog time. Like, it came a couple days after, like, so it was like,
And who's gonna be?
I was gonna get picked up regardless. As soon as I see that, I got picked up from nothing.
And started lying right then. Right? Trying to hide your involvement.
Yeah, Cash, because it was stupid. For one, you hire two people that don't know each other. Cornelius Smith got a fucking pill habit, so he gonna take it, and it looked like it's one he couldn't control. So he just gonna crash out. You see how fast he jumped out that motherfucking car? He didn't even think twice. Like, yo, I never shot one of these before. He jumped straight out like he was a vet with the Draco and almost killed himself. You feel me? For two, Hernandez Govan was already a rat. Like, yo, this was a horrible idea, man, from start to finish. Why would Jook employ a rat to take care of the business? He employed the rat. They say Govan was a federal informant. So why would you, like, I don't understand that way of thinking. I don't understand that way of thinking. Yo, I don't think youngster did nothing either. Yo, this was all Jook's planning, y'all. Like I said, and if Gotti got something to do with it, it'll never come out. Because he's not going to put his brother. That's his little brother. You got to realize Jook was the older brother. He not ready to throw his little brother under the bus, man. He ain't going to put his little brother in that type of situation. You got to think, yo, would you put your little brother in that situation? It's his little brother. He's going to make sure it's as far from his little brother as possible. And Cash, that's what they got. They got a cheap hit that ended bad for everybody.
That's all the question I got.
You got to pay to play. I don't want to see V direct. All right, here go Justin Johnson right here, y'all.
Can you tell me your name, please? Jamarcus Johnson.
Oh, here goes Jamarcus Johnson right here.
And
Speak up so I can hear you. Okay.
Bogus Johnson.
Yo, what's crazy is these are state witnesses, and well, I guess the defense called those guys. Yo, this would have looked like the state. Yo, this is not a strong case, y'all. The state they didn't interview anybody else. It's like, yo, they zoned in on Justin Johnson, on Cornelius Smith, and they didn't even explore any outside possibilities. If y'all can remember, y'all, that's what hurt Y&W Melly case. That's what hurt Y&W Melly case, that the detectives and the state's attorney didn't explore any other options. They looked at Melly, they looked at Bortland, and they said, those are the guys. Meanwhile, it was other rumors circulating that other guys could have possibly killed Sack Chaser and Juvie. Not saying that Melly didn't do it. I'm just saying, you know, we dealing with a case. So why wouldn't the prosecutors interview that dude? Why wouldn't they cross-examine him? I was wondering why the defense was talking first. You don't normally, prosecutors normally get the first shot. But let's see what Jamarcus Johnson. So right here, y'all, this is straight drop brother now.
J-U-R, C-U-S,
William Johnson.
J-O-H, N-S-O-N.
We just have to do that for the court order. It's illegal.
Jealousy, bro. Jealousy and envy is a motherfucker, boy.
Are actually charged in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You right though, boy. You right though, y'all. Jealousy and envy is a motherfucker, yo. So they wasn't using common sense. Common sense would have said, Jook, this is a bad idea. But since he had so much hate or jealousy or envy or whatever Jook had against Dolph, you know what I mean? He was walking in the fog. His mind was in a maze. He didn't even think about the blowback. He didn't think about if we kill Dolph, what's next? Like, I can't, it's no way he was that stupid to think, I'm going to kill Dolph, and this is, and no war is going to be started. Like, they just going to take this shit laying down. Like, I can't. I just think the envy and jealousy, they probably hated to see him winning. You know how some people is? He probably hated to see Dolph win. That shit probably burnt his soul. So, common sense never factored in, like, if I kill Dolph, what's going to happen next? Because I know some guys going to be mad. You talking about a guy in Dolph, that was taking care of his whole hood, man. Y'all got to remember, they killed Dolph because Dolph was in town for a turkey drive. Do y'all remember when Dolph got killed? Do y'all remember the news? And the people in the community? Man, they was fucked up. Go back and watch that video, man, when Dolph first got killed, man. The people in the community was crying, and man, you'd have thought they fucking crucified Jesus again, man. Shit was crazy. Yeah, yo, he was. And not even just that, Cash, he was playing fair with him. He wasn't just feeding him, he was feeding him and playing fair with him, man. He wasn't doing them like Diddy. Or like some of these other guys that, that get a hold of young boys, man. He was getting them young boys on the side, and he was treating them fair.
Possession of some of your brother's property.
Straight Cash, that'd be crazy if he thought that. Never underestimate your opponent. It's possible he thought that, though.
Cornelius Smith after the Dolph killing. Okay. You have an attorney for that case, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And he's actually in the courtroom today.
Yes, sir.
You have pled guilty to being an accessory after the fact. Several counts of that offense.
Don't tell him on his brother.
Control over the car your brother was driving afterwards, for taking control over a phone that your brother had afterwards, and for helping him by using the phone communicate with Cornelius Smith. Is that right? And you've entered a guilty plea to those offenses, but you have not been sentenced yet. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Meaning that the judge has not
and he out on bail
and told you what your sentence is going to be. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Had I told you that it's a very good idea for you to tell the truth, and that the truth could help you at whatever sentencing you have. Now this building and this system is new to you, isn't it? Had you ever
I need you to say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
She's recording.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you ever been arrested before this case?
No, sir.
Never.
What I tell y'all, go back to my first video. I told y'all he was a civilian. I told y'all he was a civilian. I could look at his eyes and tell he was a civilian. Straight drop. So this is straight drop fault. He shouldn't have never got that. Yo, you don't put your civilian brother in this type of situation. You don't put your civilian brother in this type of situation, y'all. And that's what he did, y'all. So that's why he telling on him. But go back to the first video I did on this when he came into the equation. I'm like, man, that boy is civilian. You look at him in his eyes. He ain't been in no trouble.
You on the court cases and stuff like this before this case? This was the first time.
Yes, sir.
And it's the only time.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you about your brother.
And Cash, what I say earlier, Cash, you can't get money and beef at the same time. That's why it's hard for me to believe that Gotti was this dumb and to participate in this. Because you can't get money and beef. And Gotti is too smart as a businessman to not understand that. That's why this CMG Rico is not your. I don't think Gotti had nothing to do with it. He's not stupid. Business-wise, you can't get money and beef. Jook almost sunk CMG. Yo, Gotti might be relieved that Jook is dead, man. Real talk. Now, he'll never admit it. Yo, but he probably is relieved. Because Jook was going to crash the ship. He was going to crash the car. And everybody was going to die. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't put it out. I wouldn't say, people think Gotti might have had something to do with it. It's possible. You never know, y'all. You never know what people would do to protect the bag, man. Never know. I mean, I ain't saying he did it. I'm just saying you never know. We talking about millions of dollars. We talking about an empire. And if I let my empire crumble, I step on you first. Brother, sister, cousin. It's some people that think like that, yo. Some people, when it come down to money, yo, get grimy. Look what's going on with Diddy right now. Shit get real.
Okay. Do you see him in the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yeah.
tell me what he's wearing?
Where's what?
Okay. Is he seated here behind these two attorneys?
It might have been Jook though, bro. It might never been Gotti. It might have been always Jook. Might have been always Jook.
And how old is your brother?
Gotti was just a rapper.
I think 25.
25? Okay. Is he your full brother?
We got the same dad, different homes.
Okay. Same dad, different mother, so half brother or as y'all grew up, did y'all actually grow up together in the same house every day?
No, sir.
You described sort of how often you would see your brother Justin. I liken it to something like me and my cousins or something. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's Jook. Yeah, Jook CMG.
Is that correct? But you would see your brother from time to time? Is that so? Would you see him?
Yeah, it's possible.
Younger, yeah.
When you were younger? Okay. Like cousins or something.
Yeah, because Jook was closer
I
to
want
the
to take you
streets.
back to 2021, okay? November of 2021. Now, did you even know who Dolph was?
I'm rapping, yeah.
A rapper, okay. So you knew Dolph was a rapper,
Yes, sir.
okay? Did
Yeah,
you
that was
have
wild.
anything to do with some sort of plan on the front end to kill Dolph?
No, sir.
Is that anything that you would ever be involved in?
No, sir.
Any sort of plan to kill other PRE? Do you know what PRE is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any plan to kill the other PRE artists or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay.
I told y'all in the beginning of the video, y'all, it was a hit on every single PRE artist. Every single one of them had a price tag on their head. Like, yo, that's not dog. That ain't Gotti, man. You feel me? Like, yo, they was trying to deplete PRE. It wasn't even just Dolph. It was the whole label. They wanted all of them dead.
About how often would you talk or communicate with your brother Justin?
It might have been 4. It might have been 50 on Key Glock, 30 on Moochie Great.
2021,
20 on Fizzle. All of them had a price tag.
Like 2 or 3 times.
Okay. So in all of 2021, you would have seen him 2 or 3 times. Does that sound about right? And you would have talked to him maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. Is that correct? And again, just because of court reporter. Like, I mean, you can nod your head. I know I know it, but we got court reporter, okay? All right. So it'd be fair to say that y'all were not close.
No, Cash. He got more than $500. He got his lawyer paid for it too. They paid $50,000. Jook paid $50,000 for his lawyer.
Okay. Were his friends your friends? Okay. So did you know the people he hung out with? Did you know, for instance, Treon Ingram? That name mean anything at all to you? Where were you living in 2021?
Yeah, but that ain't work.
When this
His
time
ass
period,
told anyway.
we're talking about when Dolph got murdered, and when we hear later that Justin Ducey decided.
Yo, y'all gotta know too, y'all. Hernandez Govan told first.
We're talking about what area in Memphis?
Hernandez Govan is the first person that told.
East Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Then
And
Cornelius
for people that
Smith
are not
told.
from here, there's downtown.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? There's Midtown that is next to downtown that includes crosstown.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's South Memphis, there's North Memphis, and then there's East Memphis.
Yes, sir.
And you were living out in East Memphis. Who are you living with?
I live with my mom and 2 sisters.
Okay. And
My
you
son.
you have a son, is that correct? And you have custody of your son. How old is your son now?
Come on,
You
y'all.
working back
Yo, why would he? No, this man got full custody of his son. Yo, why would Straight Drop get it? Like Straight Drop can't even be mad at y'all. He can't be mad at bro, yo. You were never supposed to put bro in this. Ever. Were never supposed to put bro in this, man. Shorty probably worked the whole job. He said he a single parent, full custody of his son. He can't even be mad at bro. If Straight Drop is solid and he not, based off this message I got earlier from a nigga, he ain't solid from my man. He can't be mad at Shorty, man.
Where were you working?
I was working at the Disney warehouse.
Okay, the Disney warehouse. All right. Trying to support your son
Yes, sir.
and living in those apartments with your mom and your sisters.
Yes, sir.
Did there come a time after Dolph was killed that your brother Justin got in contact with you? What was it about?
About bringing me a rental car.
About bringing you a rental car. Now, had you asked him
That's
for a
fucked
car or
up.
anything?
No.
Okay, so this is, do you know what out of the blue means? Would this be something sort of out of the blue?
No, he knew I didn't have a car.
Okay, your brother would have known you didn't have a car.
Yeah, he knew I didn't have a car.
And was not having a car hard for you?
Yes, sir.
Who had to drive you to the warehouse?
Wow.
You had to get a ride.
Straight Drop a bitch.
So your brother, is this after Dolph was killed?
Yes, sir.
Calls you about giving you a car.
Yes, sir.
Does it sound good to you?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Hey, yo, Straight Drop a bitch. Hey, yo. What the fuck type of... Yo, niggas crazy, bro. I'm surprised Straight Drop ain't tell. That's normally a characteristic of a rat. You know, a person that'll do that to tell on you. Like a motherfucker said, Straight Drop told on niggas in the face. But that, you know, while he was locked up, he was telling on niggas. Yo, he used the fact that his brother didn't have a car. And just because they did that dumbass shit in that Benz, his thought was, I'm gonna give it to my brother. He need a car. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Straight Drop a sucker. He a sucker for that. They might as well, why they was better off just torching the car for real. Why not just torch it? Don't give it to your brother. That's a civilian.
What happens after the phone call?
I was getting off from work. On the way home, he was like, he was gonna call him and bring me the car so I can get back and forth from work. You know, I can get the car. So.
Okay. And did he in fact do that?
Yes, sir.
Where did he
And like an hour later to the office.
like an hour later? At your apartment complex? Okay. Okay. What kind of car did he arrive in?
It was a white Chrysler.
Okay. You know what a Chrysler 200 or 300 looks like?
I think it was a 300.
Okay. Oh, they look similar, 200, 300, right? I was just asking, does it look like one of those things?
Yes, sir.
Is he driving that car?
Yes, sir.
Does he have anybody with him?
There was some people in the truck.
What kind of truck is it?
Really don't know.
What color is the truck?
It was white.
The white truck? You say truck, you mean like a pickup truck, or do you mean like a big SUV?
It was a big SUV.
Big SUV?
He's an
Do
expedition.
you know who the people were in the white SUV with him were?
No, sir.
Okay, what happens when he gets there?
They'll meet you outside.
Okay.
Go outside, get in the car.
You get in the car with him?
Find quiet. He had 2 phones.
Okay.
And so I guess he was just putting numbers in the phone and stuff.
He was in what?
He was like switching the numbers, putting numbers in the phone, another phone.
Okay, so he has 2 phones in front of you, and it looks like he's taking numbers from one and putting it in the other.
That's dirty work, y'all.
Had y'all talked about the phone or anything before?
He'll put his brother in a trick bag.
You're in the car. He's got 2 phones. Before this conversation about bringing you a car and stuff, when was the last time you talked to him?
Probably like 2 or 3 weeks before we
Okay. Alright, so you
Yo, niggas don't be having no integrity, man.
Are you asking what he's doing or what's going on?
he was just quiet.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I was on my phone.
Okay. So you're sitting there next to him, you're on your phone, he's doing his number stuff. What happens?
He tell me he was gonna give me the phone. It was like social media stuff.
Like that he's going to give you one of his 2 phones. Okay. And you said for social media stuff?
Yeah, post some pictures on, checking your email and stuff.
That's Jamarcus Johnson, Johnson brother.
Okay. In fact, you know your brother, does he go by other names too?
But then his real name,
No.
straight up.
Okay. Straight drop and sometimes just drop.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Okay. And when you say give it to you for his social media, what do you mean by that?
Kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's just business. He just need me to keep up with like.
Yo, then he lied to him. Then he lied to him about the reason he wanted to give him the phone. So Shorty got locked up. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like, yo, that's crazy, straight drop. You're a clown for that, G.
Okay, so,
Stuff like that.
alright, so let me back up. He gives you his phone. Because it's the idea that people may be calling or texting or messaging him.
You can say that, but he was just, mainly he just told me that he needed to be like post some stuff.
Okay, so he told you the time that he needs you to use his phone to maybe post some stuff to the social media. Is that
Like videos, all this stuff.
okay? Did you ask him why he couldn't do this himself with his phone?
No.
Okay, but he has this phone in his hand. He's going to give it to you, and you already have a phone. You don't need a phone. The car sounds good. And he wants you to have his phone and maybe post stuff to social media.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You don't ask him why. Does he provide any explanation?
But then, just for the social media stuff.
Okay. He doesn't say why he needs you to do this rather than him. Does he tell you that he's getting out of town?
No, sir.
Does he tell you that he's got to lay low?
No, sir.
What happens after he gives you the phone?
Nothing. He's just nervous, bro.
Called him.
If you notice, every single one of them got on the stand, couldn't stop moving.
So he's
He
getting
nervous.
a phone call from while he's in there? On one phone or the other, do you remember? Okay. And so does that end y'all's little meeting?
Nah.
Pro Productions, what it do?
Okay.
Yeah, he's still on the same thing with the phone.
Still put numbers back and forth?
I mean, he had both the phone. I want to look at to see what he's doing. That's what it looked like he's doing.
Okay.
He's looking at both phones.
Once he got done putting numbers or whatever he was doing with both phones at the same time, what happened?
Nah, I asked him, was he straight? He said, yeah. Then they called again. Whoever it was called him again. And like, here he comes. So he got out of the car. I went in the house.
Okay, so he gets out of the car. Did he he get in that flight SUV with other people?
Yeah.
Okay, and you go into the house. And now you have a car that he's given you. All right,
Yes, sir.
and you have a telephone that was his.
Yes, sir.
After you get possession of this phone, do people start trying to contact him on this phone?
Yes, sir.
All right, but you have the phone.
Yes, sir.
What happens when somebody contacts him on the phone that you have?
I'll text him and tell him that they called for Tuesday.
Okay, so if somebody calls him or texts him, you can text him.
Yo, he did that. He did that because he ain't want Cornelius to. He ain't want to pay Cornelius that bread. That's the number. That's the number that Cornelius had. He ain't want to pay him that bread, so he gave the phone to his brother. Let him deal with it. That's crazy. Let his brother deal with the headache. Yeah, straight drop a slime ball. Y'all know he used to hang with PRE. So he a turncoat anyway. I'm surprised he ain't tell. That's real surprising, man. He probably have told if they ain't tell first. They probably all wanted to tell for real.
Or call him and say, so-and-so just texted or called you, is that right? Were there ever times that somebody would call
At least half. He's supposed to get half up front.
Call the other phone and put them together so that everybody talks.
That's how niggas operate in the city.
So you could aid in those sort of, sometimes we call three-way or whatever, conversations between him and other people.
Yes, sir.
Among those sort of three-way conversations, did he ever talk to somebody identified as C?
The name in the phone was C girl.
Okay. And the voice, was it a male or a woman?
The one time that I did really do it sound like
Sound like a dude. At the time, did you know who C was?
no, sir.
Do you now know that to be Cornelius?
Yes, sir.
Were you able to hear a conversation going on between Justin on one end of the line and Cornelius, since you all sort of three-way there?
Yo, he not gonna get that much time, yo. He probably get 3 years.
Not the full conversation. Were you able to hear some of the
He
conversation?
ain't gonna get that much time.
Just a little bit. I won't really just listen.
Okay. You've been asked before whether or not you heard some of the conversation, correct?
Cause he ain't know nothing.
Have you described part of the conversation having to do with money?
Yes, sir.
Having to do with getting money to C?
Text message.
The text messages? And what was it about?
He was like,
Jamarcus ain't know nothing, y'all.
he just kept saying like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
He got tricked into being part of the case.
My brother, I was telling him, somebody text me. He was like, who it is and what he want. Then when I told him, he kept saying like, he loved him and stuff like that. And then he said, have you talked to him?
Okay. Did you know who Arm was at the time?
Look, he ain't know nothing.
He said, talk to him. Then he said, if you talk to him, tell him I need some money for my little girl's birthday party.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did that make any sense to you?
I really think that's it.
About money, though. The money that would be coming from Justin and Punk to the C person.
I don't think it was coming from just, I think it was just
Coming from Punk.
to X1.
So C was asking Justin to ask Punk where the money is. At the time, did you know who Punk was? At the time, had you ever even heard of Big Jook?
I knew he was,
You gonna have to be.
Ever talked to him?
He probably the last witness. Tomorrow probably the last day of the
And
trial.
everything else?
Well, can we get the likes up, y'all? We only got 37 likes.
Like that. I mean, would various people text and call and you tell your brother, hey, so-and-so text and call?
it was only
I appreciate whoever just hit the like button.
it was a couple people. Yeah.
Couple people?
All you gotta do is tap the screen twice. Bing, bing.
Did your brother ever tell you where he was?
Talking about after he left from
He never told you where he was? At some point, the police come to you, is that right?
Yes, sir.
They come to your apartment,
Yes, sir.
and they want something you got. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
They want that phone.
Yes, sir.
Your brother's phone.
Yes, sir.
And did you give them that phone?
Yes, sir.
And did you agree with to go back to the station with them? Be interviewed by the police? Did you do that?
They took me there.
They took you there.
They shouldn't even have charged him, man.
You turned over the phone and told them about Justin giving it to you.
Yes, sir.
Bad guy.
Now, the original reason that he gave you for this phone was so you could do postings on social media and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Did you do postings on social media for him? What he was called?
Yes, sir. He was like some pictures.
Which two pictures?
He was like a picture of some food, like a restaurant.
Okay.
And another one was like some shoes.
Okay. So you posted two pictures for him. Which were pictures of some fancy shoes,
Jason Jook.
some Jordans, and a picture of some food. And did he ask you to post those pictures?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you also follow his social media? Like, did you see the stuff he posted on social media?
Yes, sir.
Was he still posting stuff on his social media? Not just you?
He on a run for a murder. He worried about posting on social media.
Like a picture of him in a Rolls Royce, or a picture of him holding tens and tens of thousands of dollars?
Like, not like around the time I posted those pictures.
I understand.
Straight on down the line.
Further along down the line. Okay. Before he got arrested.
Yes, sir.
So that's how you posted those pictures.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I think you had already, they probably already had, the police already had the phone at that point.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready to speed it up some, y'all. It's almost over.
Actually, is it at 57, 56? Tell me who's in this picture, if you would. You see those forged markets, is that right?
Yeah.
Who's in those pictures?
Justin.
Your brother, Justin?
That boy nervous, man. They gonna break the chair. They gonna unscrew the chair. All that twisting they doing on there. You hear me? They gonna unscrew that motherfucker. All that goddamn twisting. I think this it, y'all. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But let me show y'all something too, y'all, because I told y'all that Jook had a hit on the whole CMG. Just want to get that on the record first. Damn it, keep dropping my fucking phone. Yeah, my phone is always dead, y'all. My phone always dead, so I gotta keep this charger on here, and I keep hitting the goddamn cord. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So we got it on record, day one. Show y'all what he said that
As CEO of Wall Street's largest hedge fund, Dave McCormick bet against American steel.
Is there any other payment coming?
Our payment. Saw go in the day before, and he was telling me that police was on to us or whatever, and he asked me when last time I spoke to Justin, and he was saying I was like, it's been a minute.
Did you do good at that job?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want to skip forward. Okay? We're going to go back to everything. So I want to skip.
Grace weekend, orange, white, Jordan,
You say, let him know.
He's supposed to get up with Jook and got it a week.
Do you know whether or not you actually did get up with Joe?
I don't know.
When?
He's supposed to get up with Jook.
Man, fuck that shit. We ready to move on. Yeah, but Jook put a hit out on the whole PRE.
Did he give you some more money? Was there anything else related to that second conversation about Dolph murder or
He was just saying, you gotta get rid of the cop. He was saying, we gotta get rid of the cop. So,
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car.
yeah, we gotta get rid of the cop.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah, it really was everybody's problem. He was just like, just need to give us the key to the car so we can get rid of the car.
Justin had the keys to the Mercedes.
Yeah.
Months before. $40,000 was a lot of money. So
It was at the time.
even to do this bad thing.
Yeah, at the time it was.
After we go our separate ways, do you stay in touch? Do you months before? $40,000.
He supposed to got over Jook and got back up with me.
Do you know whether or not he actually did get up with Jook?
I don't know. Blood was on the scene. He had me, we have our face masks on and stuff.
You tell me you had your mask on?
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't actually Dolph that shot.
Man, salute the
It was actually
my man Edward. Keep doing your thing, bro. Salute for the $5 super chat. Super sticker.
How long, was that the extent of the conversation you were having with Quet at the time?
It was third, and then I had left, and he had called my phone. He was like, he needed to holler at me about something else. And he was finna pull up on me over my dad's house real fast. So I waited for him.
From the car wash, do you remember where you went?
I went to my dad's house.
And did he pull up at your dad's house?
Yeah, he pulled up at my dad's
I
house.
think this it right
You
here.
had the second conversation there?
Yeah, we had a second conversation, and I had asked him to give me some more money so I could give me some more pills.
Did he give you some more money?
Yeah.
Was there anything else related in that second conversation about Dolph's murder or?
He was just saying we just gotta get rid of the cop. He was saying we
Nah,
gotta get
it was
rid of the
before
cop.
that.
So,
Quet was saying that y'all need to get rid of the car.
yeah, we gotta get rid of the cop.
That it was y'all's problem?
Yeah, it really was everybody.
You already knew that this was about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Quet to be involved in, I guess, the rap business or something?
But Quick had told me about it. Quick, and you know what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on Dolph.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
So y'all gonna do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Here you go.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me and him supposed to be giving Quick 10,000 apiece.
Alright, so you and him are gonna give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah.
And how much were you gonna get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
Yeah, pulled up to get me. He kind of got me or whatever.
Where did he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Out of Lamar Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He
this?
called me the first time I missed the call.
It's Justin
He
Johnson.
called me back, I answered him, telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on,
I gotta go back,
you
y'all.
already knew that this was about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually.
Were there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Bobby
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I don't know, that's just about every day.
Okay. So this was a hangout area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quick.
Quick.
I want to get to the point, y'all can hear him say Jook had money on the whole PRE.
You know, like, being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quick too?
Yeah, he'll be around Quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quick?
They look at each other like brothers. Brothers and then just rap or whatever.
Alright, you knew Justin to be a rapper?
Yeah.
Did you know his rap name?
Straight drop.
Man, send him, give him my video.
To be involved in, I guess, the rap business?
It's on Pacer.
He called himself.
Okay. Okay.
How do you feel?
What sort of would he call himself as far as being in the business?
I guess a negotiator. I don't know.
A negotiator?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he was trying to negotiate for straight drop?
I guess trying to get him a deal.
Okay. Do you know who he was trying to get him a deal with?
Oh, Big Jook and them got him.
Alright. You said Big Jook, is that correct?
Yeah.
You ever heard of the music label CMG?
Yeah.
Is that Big Jook's?
Yeah, Big Jook and them.
And his brother, right?
Yeah.
His brother's
Try to
died,
get
is
to
that
us so we can
correct?
move on. I just wanted it on record so we can talk about it.
Before this day, which is in November of 2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
Oh, 3 months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you've been around him?
Couple times we went to the club together. No, we've been around each other a couple times.
Okay. And for the record, I know that
Looking for the prosecutor misconduct hearing.
Point him out in the courtroom and tell me what he's wearing and stuff.
Yeah, they got brother over there with the
Y'all hit that like button, yo. Subscribe to the channel if you new. We rocking.
Could reflect that his
We ready to move to Diddy after this.
Johnson.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant for.
Let's try to find one little part.
With Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021.
Oh, we knew that, you know, they had hit on Dolph in the head or whatever, so
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Jook had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot, so
How do you know that Big Jook had a hit on Dolph's head?
Quick had told me about it, Quick, and, you know what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on Dolph head.
And
Dang, yo.
had you
Missed it.
agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all going to do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting money or anything?
Yeah,
we heard this part.
Me and him supposed to be giving Quick 10,000 apiece.
Alright, so you and him are going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah,
And how much are you going to get?
I was getting 40, he was getting 40.
Okay. Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. This will do the mission.
Yeah, do we should try to catch somebody.
Try to catch one of the rappers.
Yeah, one of them.
Look, there you go.
Turkey Drive in Westwood.
Let me go back.
You got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
Nah, I ain't never good.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had gloves on. Black gloves.
He had his black gloves on before he picked you up?
Alrighty, bro. Appreciate you.
Does he get out of his car and pick you up, or do you go up to the car?
Look, they was trying to
I
get.
got out the house.
You heard him say they was trying to get one of the rappers. Yo, they was trying to get. It was money on every single member of PRE. Yo, if that's not hate, yo, I don't know what the fuck is, man. Yo, that's serious hatred. That's hatred, yo. You trying to get all of them?
Okay. All to do the mission.
Yeah, we should try to catch somebody.
Try to catch one of the rappers
Yeah, one of
at the Turkey Drive in Westwood.
them.
So I must have missed it then, yo.
What happens if y'all get in the car?
Oh, we went back.
Said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew his artist. Everybody had a hit on him. Everybody had a price on him.
You hear that?
From Jook.
Everybody had a price on their head. Yo, he said everybody had a hit on their head, yo. Everybody had a price on their head. Damn.
Yeah, Jook.
Let me play that back one more
That
time.
was going to be y'all's business.
Nobody caught that.
You already knew what this is about.
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, nah, not for specific day. Like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week. We just knew that.
You knew that, the fair said you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew that his artist. Everybody had a hit on him. Everybody had a price on him.
From Jook.
Yeah, from Jook.
and that was going to be all.
Yo, the man said everybody had a price on their head. Not just Dolph, Key Glock, Moochie Great, Jay Fizzle, the money dude, whatever his name is. Everybody had a hit on their head. Yo, what kind of threat do a person have to be to you for you to put money on the whole label head? He probably had about 500. He probably had about 350,000 on a whole PRE. Yo, that's crazy, yo. That is some serious hatred right there, yo. What did Dolph do? Like, yo, what did Dolph do for Jook to dislike these niggas so bad, man? Everybody hit. You feel me? No, he paid him, bad guy. He paid him. He paid him in lawyer fees. What happened was, yo, once he got hot, I guess it was hard for him to get the bread. So he paid him. Well, I think Justin Johnson got his cash, but Cornelius didn't get his money until he got locked up. And I think that's why he ended up telling, because first he was going to get a lawyer, but it didn't make. This is my thinking. It wouldn't have made sense for him to pay $50,000 for a lawyer. That's the whole hit. So I'm thinking he decided to cooperate, go with a probably cheaper lawyer or public defender, and sent, and his people's got the rest of the money. That's why I'm thinking he told. But they got paid. That was a misconception, yo, from the first live, and the internet spread the whole nother rumor. But he definitely got paid. And they still ain't stopped PRE. PRE still going. Like, yo, you gotta salute them boys, yo. How many people can take a hit? How many crews can take a hit like that? Take a hit where your top guy is deleted and still keep it going? Man, you gotta salute PRE, man. You gotta salute them, man. And that probably made them even madder. It probably made them even madder that they knocked off Dolph, thinking that shit was gonna kill PRE, and them niggas is still going. Salute to them boys, man. That was some sucker shit for real, yo. For Jook, yo. Jook really didn't like Dolph, man. And it shows. He really ain't like him. So, y'all, you got another Diddy lawsuit. Another Diddy lawsuit, y'all. By Gloria Allred. I think that's her name. Gloria Allred is always charging them with R. Is this the whole thing? Or is it on law and crime? Hold on. Now, y'all know on this channel, yo, we know what's really going on. We know it's a bunch of BS going on with Diddy and all these lawsuits. They try and drain them. They try and break them. Yeah, yep, that's her name.
I'm in favor of banning fracking.
Gloria Allred.
Harris would make these Pennsylvania jobs disappear.
So let's listen to this lawsuit, y'all, because I don't know what it's about, but I'm sure it's a bunch of BS.
Too weak. Wix.
I'm sure it's a bunch of BS.
Any website. Unlimited creation.
We'll take you now out to Los Angeles. That is where we have attorney Gloria
That shit long as a
Allred
bitch.
speaking with her.
Given permission to use her name. A plaintiff, United States District Court, Southern District of New York, for our client, plaintiff Thalia Graves, who is given permission to use her name.
God damn.
The case number of the 26-page complaint is 1:CV-07-201. In her lawsuit,
Yo,
Thalia, through
I don't trust her, y'all. I think she like, know who she is? Like my man said, she's the Ben Crump of sexual lawsuits. I don't trust nothing she around. I think most of the things that she's around is nonsense and bullshit. She's with the agenda. She with the agenda. Whoever is employing her employs her for a particular reason, and it's always agenda based. Like, where did this girl come from, y'all? After all this time, yo, it's like, yo, they going and look for these people. They going and look for these people. Now, look, for people that's new, we not defending Diddy and what he done to Cassie. But what we are acknowledging is this situation is not about Cassie. Even though Cassie is the only victim, y'all got to understand that if you're new to the channel, Cassie is the only victim in P. Diddy indictment. So all this theory about all these stars and no, this ain't that. This is not that. That's the internet being the internet and people gaslighting for views and likes and comments, and they just try and create a conversation. Well, on Keep It G News, we keep it all the way real. We stick to the facts, and the facts is Diddy indictment is involving Cassie and nobody else. Nobody else. Now these lawsuits is an attempt to try to drain his money. They already taken all his assets. And the reason why this is going down is because it's personal between Diddy and the people that Diddy made upset. Go back and watch a couple other videos I did if you want to know who the people is. You probably know by now. But this is not justice for Cassie. This is not justice for anybody that's supposed to have been trafficked. This not that. This is when business turns personal. That's what this is. Yeah, Ty. But it's the people that own now. So now you got another accuser, alleged accuser, coming down on Diddy with our allegations, saying he ordered her. So let's check it out. And now you got her. Yo, how many cases we seen her do, y'all? In the last 10 years, every fucking and it's always this press conference, CNN there, Fox News, everybody is there. Man, she with the bullshit. Who the fuck is this girl? Diddy probably never met this girl day in his life. But let's find out what happened.
Attorneys sues Sean Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sex.
Yo, did y'all see what she just did, y'all? She cried on a dime. Let's go back again. Watch. Why she cry on a dime, y'all? Check out. Soon as she say viciously and violently, watch what she did.
Forcing sexual contact.
Let me go back again.
Of New York City Victims of
No sign of crime.
Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote.
Yo, come on now.
In
This
addition,
is a fucking show.
the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B,
Who's our
end
defendant?
quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person.
Yo, they must have found her from the tapes. They probably found her from the tapes and you know, gave her a little couple of hours to come forward. She probably was consensual as a motherfucker.
End quote. The lawsuit also alleges that, quote, defendant Combs and another defendant published and or disseminated the videos.
Yo, Diddy is guilty of being a fucking freak. Diddy is guilty of being a horrible human being. Yo, but Diddy wasn't intentionally sex trafficking anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Diddy was a fucking freak. He was a freak. You gotta think, yo, this is a guy that had billions and not billions, but millions for how many years now? 20, 30 years. He probably had sex with some of the baddest women in the world. So he spiced it up. And it got to a point where it got wild. You understand? Baby oil, IVs, it got crazy. But Diddy wasn't doing this with the intentions of sex trafficking. I think Diddy was oblivious to what he was doing. Because I don't think that Diddy realized that, yo, they can fit this under a RICO because of the organization of it. The organization of it is what made it a RICO for the new people. If y'all don't understand, I'm sure ain't nobody else on here really explaining it like that. The organization of it is what made it a RICO. You know, everybody had a job. You know, the maids had a job. They had to clean up. The bodyguards had a job. If it get out of hand, I need you to threaten this person. I need you to pay this person. That's what made it Combs Enterprise. If you read the indictment, like we did. Combs Enterprise was constructed of Diddy's in a circle, you know, his workers getting together from Diddy under Diddy advisement and planning these freak offs. And when the freak offs was over, you know, they get the escorts, pay them their money. Everybody get paid. When the freak offs is over, everybody go there a certain way. If we gotta pay somebody off, we pay them. If we gotta threaten somebody, we threaten them. If you know, that's what it was. But sex trafficking, nah, man. Nah, these was consenting adults. Now, when it comes down to Cassie, it could have got to a point where she no longer enjoyed them. It was a time when she probably enjoyed these things, but it got out of control. You know, he probably started wanting it too much. You know, first it was, you know, 3 times a year. Then it was 3 times a month. Then it was 3 times a week. And she was scared of him. So that's where the crime, because of the fear that, you know, he beat on her. He did things to install fear in her. That's where the crime comes into play. But Diddy wasn't moving like this with the intentions of a Jeffrey Epstein. If you want to relate this to anybody, like my man said earlier, this is similar to what Deshaun Jackson experienced when he left Cleveland. Do y'all remember when Deshaun Jackson, the football player, said he was going to leave Cleveland? He ain't want to play. What happened next? Lawsuit, 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 lawsuit. That's what this is. It's business. It's the ugly side of business. Man, I don't think Meek Mill let Diddy do nothing to him, man. Y'all gonna keep playing Meek. I don't think Meek let Diddy do nothing to him. But let's continue.
Without plaintiff's knowledge or consent, on information and belief,
yeah, I seen that.
Defendants have continued.
That's another freaky motherfucker. Deshaun Watson, freakazoid. Diddy was a freakazoid, man. I mean, he liked porn. You know, some people watch porn. Diddy like participating in porn. And Cassie was the star of the film. And every now and then he might find her. You know, she want the money. She want the fame. She want the motherfucking you know, she want the experience. But when you dealing in business and when you cross certain people and your history isn't so bright, you know, your history a little shady, people can use that against you, yo. And that's what we saying right now. That's all we saying. We're not saying that the taking down of the music execs and we ain't saying Jay-Z go to jail. We ain't saying Usher and no freak off. We ain't saying none of that. Because that's not what this is about. This is personal.
Disseminate the video, including by selling it as pornography through the present.
Yeah, I seen it.
In our complaint, we ask that, quote, defendants should be
Man, hit that
ordered
like button,
to
man, for
account
keeping it
for
real,
and
man.
destroy
Ain't nobody else telling
all
y'all this shit like
copies
this.
of the video that are in their actual or constructive possession, custody, or control, end quote.
Inflation is a disaster. Kamala's inflation nightmare continues to cost the average
They
American
probably
family
gonna try to
every
fit her
single
into
month.
the indictment. Watch.
Loaf bread.
They're gonna try to fit her into the
50%
indictment.
More today. Ground beef is up almost 50%.
Order like a champ at Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
They're gonna try to fit her into the indictment, y'all.
And that, quote,
Watch what I tell you. I guarantee she get fit into it's a superseding indictment. Watch.
should be temporarily and permanently enjoined from further disseminating or publishing any intimate videos of plaintiff, end quote. We also allege in the third cause of action that Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York City Administrative Code, Section 10.
Why they not naming the other defendant? You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Why they not naming the other defendant? Because this is personal, man. This is personal against Combs. Nobody else. Nobody else. Who's the other defendant? If they did these harmful and lewd acts to you, why are you saving people? You know, you supposed to leave no stone unturned. Yeah, man, turn all the stones over. Because it's not about that, y'all. This is personal, man. Hey, I agree. I wouldn't be going around Diddy. But this is what I'm saying, yo. These parties was after parties. After the party, it's the after party, and after it's the hotel lobby, and that's what these was, yo. Everybody wasn't invited to the after parties. Matter of fact, I think I saved something on Instagram. Let me see if I saved it. Let me hold up, yo. You know they've been clouded Diddy. Hold up. I'm sure I might have saved it. Y'all know I say it all the time, and then I don't save it. I'll be mad as hell. Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too, yo, in case YouTube play algorithm. In case YouTube play algorithm games, and they stop sending my notifications out. Y'all can see me on IG. Shit Night says Diddy is going through drug withdrawals in jail. Of course he's going through drug withdrawals in jail. That's common sense, Shook. Look, they done Bush Suge Knight on
we were playing the show.
On Newswatch.
Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's T.I., I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay, I don't care if it's Snoop, I don't care if it's Game, I don't care if it's Dre. Nobody's stepping up on the fact that you know what's going on.
Nobody's defending.
Yo,
you're right.
Didn't I say that? Hey, yo, who said that first, y'all? Who said that first? Why are these boys not saying nothing? Yo, and that's the shit that pisses me off, y'all. Why are these boys not? Y'all know they see what's going on, so everybody just gonna sit around and wait their turn. Everybody is just gonna sit around. I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about the billionaires and the millionaires and the, everybody is gonna sit around and wait their turn. Man, yo, they pushing narratives, bro. They pushing narratives, bro. Them, Jay-Z and them supposed to be speaking up. Ice Cube and them supposed to be speaking up. Ice Cube is the same person that when the establishment come down on him, what'd he do? Y'all, I need y'all help. Y'all, you gotta put this out there. The NBA blocking the big three. Ain't that what he did? Now you got a person that's one of your contemporaries whether y'all was friends or not. They doing the same thing to him. Why you ain't saying nothing, champ? You feel me? Yo, that's why we don't be respected, y'all. We got a whole bunch of fuckboys in position. They don't stand doing nothing. Yeah, but when he said, though, Alvin, you know, we've been saying this since the second day. I don't think he was saying it on the second day.
The Interscope.
You're right.
Okay.
Nobody is defending him, but that's why I was interested in hearing your perspective.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been saying this since the second day,
You have
bro.
a guy named Tubby. Used to work for Interscope.
Them boys following.
This guy's job was to bring underage girls and girls to have sex with employees and other artists. To the point where his friend.
I see.
Okay, let's look at it like this. I look at real plain and simple. Ain't no whistleblower. Facts is there. But right now, I don't care if it's PI, I don't care if it's Rick Ross, I don't care if it's Jay. How they rated Puppy House for sex trafficking? They rated his friend house for sex trafficking.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
He never was on it.
Sure, can you say something? Can you say something
Look
positive
at
to
the whole situation.
Because you only got 60
Everything I'm
seconds
saying
left.
is positive. And I'll have him call right back.
All right, Shook, you call back. Do
That's
you
not
think?
happening like that.
Do you?
He been involved with the FBI most of his career. He got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with drug money, President Obama, got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody's just counting him out. I don't think he just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. My artist, one of the worst mistakes I could have made was protecting my artist is doing a deal at Interscope. When my artist used to pull up in valet, the Rodock building, they get out, they smell like weed. When they clothes smell like weed. When they made it to any office, it would smell like weed. Those guys turned my artists.
You're right, bro.
They introduced cocaine to my artists. Even so once they got on cocaine, once they got on drugs, once they got on alcohol, and that's when the weird stuff happened. And I think that's what took Buffy down that lane. Then you gotta remember, Clyde Davis, Russell Simmons, Andre Ariel.
Oh shit.
Simon, come on.
Better believe it. Alcohol, drugs. He compromised his manhood. Because he was taught that. He got Usher as a kid. They never recorded no songs, but alcohol, drugs, sex. Justin Bieber. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
It's a leverage game, man. It's a leverage game. Big business, man. Big business is about leverage. All right, let me see. The video of Diddy. Did I save it? No. I be pissing myself off sometimes, man. I ain't even saved it. Nope. Look, they got this video right here. Diddy be one of the old people, old freaks at the party.
Shout out to the members of the class of 1964. Happy 50th. Y'all know y'all gonna have to turn up tonight, right? All right now. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Y'all know how y'all was doing it back in 64. Dancing. Shout out.
Dang, y'all ain't even see the video. Oh, Brett Favre. Yeah, I did a video a while ago on Brett Favre, right? Y'all remember he stole that money? Y'all remember he stole the money from the welfare program? Well, he ain't get in trouble. So he does a look like he had Congress. And while he's testifying, he over here looking for sympathy. Talking about he got Parkinson's disease. Man, Brett Favre, wild ass motherfucker for that. Do y'all remember how much money he stole? It was millions from Alabama, y'all. I think it's Alabama or Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi, one of the poorest cities, the poorest states in the country. Now I ain't listened to this yet, but I saved it because I wanted to listen to it with y'all. Let's see what the fuck he had to say.
Southern Miss, yeah, the one that's gotten all the publicity. I wanted to help my alma mater and benefit the community. Southern Miss introduced me to the nonprofit to see if they could help with it.
So remember, he took the money and put it into his son's soccer team. Like he did a lot of ill stuff, yo, and that was money designed for people that needed help. This man's already a millionaire. He didn't even go to jail for that. That shit was criminal.
Funding. I had no way of knowing that there was anything wrong with how the state funded the project, especially since it was publicly approved by many state agencies and multiple attorneys, including the Attorney General. Sadly, I also lost an investment in a company that I believed was developing a breakthrough concussion drug I thought would help others. And I'm sure you'll understand why it's too late for me, because I've recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's. This is also a cause dear to my heart. Recently, the doctor running the company pleaded guilty to taking TANF money for his own use. I believe that I got swept up in a civil lawsuit at the instigation of State Auditor Shad White facility in Southern Miss.
So
yeah, the one that's got
they let him pay, even though those was federal crimes. They let him pay a fine for it to go away. Let me cover something else real quick, and then we're gonna go back to Diddy. So Jaylen Brown clapped back at Nike and drops his own shoe. Man, salute to Jaylen Brown. Let's see how this go. You think they gonna come after him like they doing Diddy right now?
And be able to still, put community first. I think that was pretty awesome. Being able to explore the shoe market, what it takes to that goes into a company and a business, and I'm looking forward to be able to make some announcements a little bit later today, but and be able to still put community first.
So he got his own shoe now. The Jaylen Browns. That's Jaylen Brown. So this the shoe right here, y'all. Y'all fucking with the Jaylen Browns? Look like they might be comfortable. I don't he all right. But yeah, I guess he having a little back and forth with Nike. And he decided to drop his own shoe. You got Jerry Jones. This is another thing I wanted to show. Jerry Jones. Did y'all remember the clip we played of Jerry Jones saying this? Jerry Jones, wild as a motherfucker. 8.5 inch dick. Yo, crazy. So this was his response to it.
Behind it is Jamie Foxx. Before he was Jamie Foxx, he used to come out to the stadium 15, 20 years ago, and I would watch the ball game from the end zone, and I'd watch it in a little cubby hole that was about 2 or 3 people wide and about 3 chairs deep. Well, Jamie would come up. He lived in.
Hey, I don't know why he said that. He was at training camp. He's talking about one of his football players, and Jamie Foxx was recording it. Until he said that, he cut it off.
He'd come up, and he'd just come up there and watch the game with us, and did that all the time when he lived in this area. So he's not only I think maybe the best.
Oh, he said what he say? He said one of his players got an 8.5 inch. You know what I mean?
Never seen or heard. He's also a great friend and great support, and so we have had a lot of experience watching players, talking about games. And so it's just kind of ironic, I think, when that was supposed to have happened a few years back. But I don't recall a story behind it. It was Jamie Foxx, before he was Jamie Foxx. He used to come out to the stadium 15, 20 years ago. And I would watch the ball game from the end zone. 9 3/8 hair. 8.5 inch dick.
He talking about his combine numbers. He's I don't know. He probably be watching in the locker room. Jerry Jones, wild as them, man. Them people crazy. All right, so let's go back to Diddy, y'all. I thought I had the video of Diddy talking about the party. Oh, here you go, right here.
Kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away. It's all good. Hey, DJ, let's hit it. Let's do it.
At least he had enough decency to put the kids away, man. I think I got the Kardashian one too. Go on. No, I ain't got the Kardashian one. Thought I did, but it is what it is. All right, let's go back to the lawsuit. Yeah, we still ain't covered T.I. and Tiny. Let's go to T.I. and Tiny real quick. Are y'all familiar with the lawsuit that we can do this real quick? That T.I. and Tiny won $71 million. So a company tried to steal their brand. I guess they had some OMG dolls or something like that. Yeah, but look at this though, man. Like, this case was really open and shut. I'm surprised they even tried to fight him. Look at this. Man, see to my paperwork lady, man. She likes to remain anonymous. What's that? Complaint. All right, so look at this though, y'all. This company, so MGM Entertainment at California plaintiff Clifford Harris, Tamika Tiny Harris, they just won $71 million because the company stole their design. Look at this shit. Stole their design. Almost to a T. Look. OMG girls, this their design. Like, yo, I don't even know why they even tried to fight them in court. They could have just kicked that bread out, man. Like, come on now. It's obvious. Open and shut case. Look. Obvious. So salute to them. They won $53 million in punitive damages. 17 million in let's see, that's 53 million in punitive damages. I think they won 17 million in probably emotional or something. I don't know. I just wanted to highlight that. Just a complaint. Guess they showing how, their decision making there. How they came up with the sketches. Damn, y'all. My bad, y'all. Trying to defendant Grand Hustle incorrectly sued. Okay, so this is the this is the complaint. But it's obvious they stole. It's obvious they stole. I ain't reading all this, y'all. I ain't reading all that. All right, let's go back to Diddy. We're gonna let this play.
Hyphen 180. Quote, recording and showing others the video of themselves.
Yeah, they definitely paid more about going to court.
Raping the plaintiff. And the defendants disclosed an intimate image of plaintiff without her consent. End quote. As a result of these and other allegations in our complaint, we request that judgment be entered against defendants as follows. Awarding compensatory damages for all physical injuries, emotional distress, psychological harm, anxiety, humiliation, physical and emotional pain and suffering, family and social disruption, and other harm in an amount to be determined at trial. Awarding punitive damages in an amount to be determined at trial.
They ain't put no price on it.
Fees and costs pursuant to any applicable statute or law, including under New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-1104, New York Civil Rights Law, Section 52-B2, New York City Administrative Code, Section 10-180, and any other applicable statute or law. We're also seeking additional relief that the court may deem just and proper.
Because Christy is BS.
As a result of what is alleged in the
BS, Christy. That's why they waiting 20 years. This is revenge on Diddy.
Lawsuit. Thalia alleges that she has suffered and continues to suffer, among other damages, emotional harm, including mental anguish, emotional distress, humiliation, and physical damage.
But hold up, did y'all peep that? She said she was recorded without her knowing. How the fuck she know? How she know that? The FBI probably reached out to her and told her she was on these tapes. She's gonna get added to this trial. I think. I think she's gonna get added to this case. How, if she was recorded without her knowledge or consent, how the fuck she know she was recorded? You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying we're not agreeing. We're just saying that. See, that's the thing, Christy. It's not about like this. This is not about justice for the victims. This is business. This is business that got personal. This is one group of people. Yeah, this is one group of people seeking vengeance on Diddy for something that Diddy did. Diddy broke the code. Diddy crossed the line. Diddy got to pay. And this is how they're making them pay. They're using this past to affect this present.
In a few minutes, Thalia will speak to the impact and harm that she has suffered and continues to suffer. She will take this courageous step because she thinks that it is important that the public understand the impact that rape and other criminal acts have on those who have been victimized. Often victims do not speak publicly about the specific damages that criminal acts cause them. Some of the many reasons.
I seen a post earlier that said Diddy is refusing to eat. Say he's refusing to eat. But that's the thing, y'all. Like, you really can't trust none of these things. Yo, did y'all hear about the so-called book that somebody wrote that they posed a guy from Kim Porter and whole time it was fake? Or let me go to that. So Diddy kids put out a statement. They put out a statement about that. Look at this. So yesterday, a so-called excerpts from a book that supposedly came out of Kim Porter diary got released. And it talked about all this abuse that she was facing, and whole time it was fake. So this is Diddy kids. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have manuscripts is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or family is not a friend, nor do they have the best interest at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us so soon, from us too soon, the cause of her death has long been established, where there was no foul play. Grief is a long life process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserved. So let's find that real quick. Kim Porter book.
I got the latest for Kim Porter, Sean Combs. The first headline from people on MSN.com is Sean Diddy Combs and Kim Porter's children shut down untrue claims that she wrote a book before her death in 2018.
They put ads on everything, yo. God damn. No thanks. Got my screen. It says Kim Porter's alleged memoir has caused shockwaves around the world following her ex P. Diddy's arrest. Y'all can't see that. Kim Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side, was released after her death on Amazon earlier this month, shortly before Diddy, 54, was hauled off to jail while awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges, which he denies. The 60-page book accuses Diddy of assaulting Porter, who died in 2018, aged 47, from pneumonia, and various other shocking claims that were reportedly leaked by her friends. The book's publisher, Chris Todd, claims Porter shared a hard drive of her writing with close friends, which she edited under the name Jamal T. Millwood. Todd has not offered any documentary evidence to prove its authenticity, but put hard copies up for sale on Amazon. However, slamming the memoir as fake, Porter's ex-husband, L.B. Shaw, who was also mentioned unfavorable in A Journey for Justice, has called the book authenticity into question. They put out that's what I'm saying, y'all. Who was doing this? Who was doing this? Yo, this is what I'm trying to get people to understand, y'all. What we're watching, what we're witnessing is not justice for no sex trafficking victim. This is slander. That's what this is. This is a smear campaign. His post includes snippets of the alleged diary entries from Kim and Jamal T. Millwood's published work, Kim Lost Words. I'll be sure accused those who worked closely with his ex-wife of being also instructed to steal her computer and mobile devices, which contained her original book notes. Yeah, we ain't gotta go into it because it's false. But yo, that's dirty work, y'all. That's dirty work.
Speak out publicly about this include being ashamed or shamed for this. But we believe that victims should not be shamed, and instead those who committed the criminal acts against them should be ashamed and take responsibility.
Alvin, that's what we talking about. We talking about it being fake.
We are very proud of Thalia for speaking out today in order to help victims of rape and other acts of sexual violence against them. In addition, we thank our
man, hit that like
co-counsel,
button, y'all.
Marianne
You over here
West,
rocking, man. Hit the like button,
Heather
subscribe to the
Gregorio,
channel, man. Donate to the platform,
and
man. Support the
Jasmine
real, man.
Duriano for their exceptional
Support the real
legal
doing it.
work on this
We
complaint.
back.
Our goal for Thalia is very simple. We want justice for her, and we are looking forward to winning it. It is long overdue for those who have caused her to suffer to be held accountable.
Yeah, Diddy is a freak. Nobody's denying Diddy a freak. It's obviously a freak.
Okay, a little more.
We just questioning the reason why he's being exposed as a freak.
Thank you.
Jay-Z gonna be next if you sit around quiet. Oh, Gloria. Yo, this is the whole show right here, y'all.
The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault.
Under Border Czar Kamala Harris's watch,
yeah, this is the new lawsuit.
committed over 4,000 assaults, over 1,000 sexual
y'all hit that like
offenses,
button. Remember, y'all be streaming
$100
a Young Dolph trial. 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Each crime makes
Make sure y'all tap and subscribe. Hit that like button.
Harris to put American lives first.
Do you want free crystals sent to you every month? Yes, I said it. Free.
Hit that like button.
Month.
Yes, you do. Hey, Cake, I just was talking about that. Yeah, 10 a.m., y'all.
Pain that reaches into
Eastern
your very
time.
core of who you are and leaving emotional scars that may never fully heal.
Yep.
Some of the hardest parts of this pain are the shame and the guilt.
Yeah, Al, you must want to hear. She's the Ben Crump of sexual lawsuits. Ben Crump is the police brutality one. They all working for the same people. And she the motherfucking Me Too. She missed Me Too. She the one that jumpstarted the whole Me Too movement. She a political pawn, man.
Experience that plays a negative part in my day-to-day ability to function properly. Being blamed, questioned.
Man, hit that like button, y'all. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all.
Often made me feel worthless, isolated, and sometimes responsible for what happened to me. My family issues made the pain even worse. I was already going through a divorce at the time of the assault and did not get the support that I needed. I was also faced with disbelief.
Why the fuck she gotta write? Yo, why she gotta write a motherfucking letter? If this happened to you, why you can't go up the top of the dome? Why does it have to be handwritten? Yo, if something happened to me, if something happened, yo, anything that happened to me, yo, I can talk about it right here, right now, off the top of the dome. I don't need no handwritten notes. Why do you have to have handwritten notes for something that was so traumatic? You understand what I'm saying? That should be the first, you know, that should come like this, memory. Come real fast. But she got a handwritten note. Man, she probably need to write that shit, man. She probably need to write that. Somebody wrote that, allegedly. Look at she having trouble reading it. look at she having trouble reading. Like, what the fuck? I can hardly see that. What's that word right here? Man, come on, man. These people is crazy, man. It's a shame, yo, what they do to people, yo, to push them narratives, man.
Judgment. This has put a a strain on my selection.
Man, hit that
of
like
men
button, man.
and
Man, who keeping it
relationships.
real and keeping G News, man? Hit that like button for real, man.
Where many relationships became aggressive and abusive, which has made me feel even more alone in my struggles. I go through spells of being distant and withdrawn that it's sometimes so hard to leave my house. The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health. I've had PTSD, depression, and anxiety. I'm emotionally scarred. It has been hard for me to trust others, to form healthy relationships, or even feel safe in my own skin.
Yo, this is crazy, y'all.
Flashbacks,
What's up, Harlem?
nightmares, and intrusive thoughts make me feel like it's a constant struggle. I also suffer with physical problems such as chronic pain, sexual discomfort.
Chronic pain.
The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems. And
Yo, this is
complications.
despicable, y'all.
The combination of physical and emotional
Man,
pain
see the Edwards for the
has
$2
created
super
a
chat.
cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I'm glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary feeling of relief.
What? So him being locked up. Hey, yo, hold the fuck up, yo. Yo, hold the fuck up. Yo, we is not ready to let that comment go past. We is not late, yo. So, let's get this right, y'all. Him being locked up is a temporary feeling of relief. For her getting money, was that long term? I thought it was always why you ain't go to the police? You know, I thought it was always charges that solidified assaults. You know, criminal charges. Now we trying to make it money. Did y'all catch that, or am I tripping? How is him going to jail a temporary feeling of relief? I thought that was long term. You know, I thought that was yes. We won. We finally got him. Yo, these people dirty, man. Like, yo, I just don't understand, yo. How can you sit in front of a camera, talk to millions of people, and you ain't even over this bitch keeping it real, man? Straight up, man. He said money heals the wounds, but I thought it was jail though, bro. It was always jail. Whenever we had these situations where we had these alleged assaults, it was always, why you ain't go to the police? Now he's in jail. And now we calling that temporary? Like, we can't have it both ways, man. We can't, right, exactly. We can't have it both ways, y'all. If we're gonna keep it real, we're gonna keep it all the way real.
Going to be taking any questions?
Definitely a money grab.
Happy to take some questions.
Laura, can you talk about the context of this assault? What, where, when, what occasion?
The question is, can I speak about the context of this alleged assault?
Yeah, what'd he do?
No.
Damn. Yo.
Can you just
speak on, I know it's difficult for your client going through this, but what prompted her to come forward now?
Yo, the man asked her, can she, yo, they didn't give no details of this assault. She just saying it happened. Him and another person. Probably her daughter. Hey, yo, we should have watched this first. Yo, the man asked her, yo, can you give us details? Yeah, we gotta play that back. This is like an instant replay, like we watching a football game. We gotta play that back.
What, where, when, what occasion?
The question is, can I speak about the context of this alleged assault? No.
You know they did.
Victoria, can you just speak on?
Yo, she said no with a long stare.
Going through this, but what prompted
Man, Diddy probably didn't know this girl, man. He probably never met this girl day in his life.
Justice in our courtrooms are under attack because of Kamala Harris's.
Yo, but this is what I be talking about though, y'all. Yo, that's why yo sometimes we gotta start being quiet, yo, because when they can ruin you in public opinion, it makes it easy for the rest of the world. You understand? If they can turn the people against you, it makes it easy to do this. You know, the first step is we gotta turn the people against them. When I released the tape of him beating up Cassie, can't nobody stand behind that. That shit was egregious. Now we can do little shit like this. We can come with frivolous lawsuits. People now they're gonna believe everything. They're gonna believe anything. That's why sometimes, yo, people gotta stand back and just watch. Don't say nothing. Don't react. Because when you react, now they know how to play. Now they know, all right, which way we can go now. All right, we got him. Now we can go for the kill punch. We can go for the, we can hit him where it hurt. We hit him where it hurt. Yeah, I don't even think Diddy know this girl, man. That don't even look like Diddy type. She gotta stand up first. Look like, I think Diddy like him thick. I gotta see her stand up to believe him. Make her stand up and do a 360, man. Let's see if you Diddy type first. Bluffing ass.
It was time to file this lawsuit.
Julia, what do you know about the video that was allegedly recorded during the alleged violation?
Question is, what do I know about the video that was recorded?
Yeah, what do you know? Where is it now? Is it still? Where is the video?
Yeah. There are many details in the complaint.
Yo, how do you know? Yo, what is this, yo? Yo, how do you know this girl was assaulted on a private video? A private video. Yo, she said, they must have rushed this. They put this together last night. Yo, she said that she was secretly recorded. So how the fuck did you get the video? Miss R. Red? If she was secretly recorded, how did she see the video? This is bullshit, y'all. Straight bullshit. Yo, come on, man. Like, yo, this it pisses me off, yo, because they think we this stupid. This is what they think of us. They can put something this poorly put together and give it a news conference and just think people gonna be like, dang, that shit makes sense. Yo, none of this makes sense. If the video was private, how did she see it? If she was recorded without her permission, when did she see the video? How did she know it? Who told her? How did she even know it's a video at all? Yo, man, hit that like button, man. Donate to the platform, man. We keeping it real, man. Keep it GDs, man. Cash that Baltimore swag, man. Bottom of the screen, man.
The complaint alleges that it was taken without her knowledge and consent, that she wouldn't have consented, that
she realized she fucked up. Bitch, she like, bitch, fuck, they caught it. Look, she like, shit, I didn't think they was gonna catch it. Fuck, how the fuck do we know it exists? If it was done secretly. Like, yo, these people is crazy. Yo, they died. This is the definition of diabolical. She ain't realized that at first. Somebody gonna get fired, yo. Whoever write up her paperwork is ready to get fired. Cause you dropped the ball on this, miss. More than likely, you dropped the ball on this one. Look, she look confused. Look at her face. We gotta run it back one more time. One more time for the one time.
The complaint alleges that it was taken without her knowledge and consent, that she wouldn't have consented, that it was then published.
You're right. They really did.
And viewed by others. And may still be out there being viewed.
So how did she see it?
Did the allegations in this complaint overlap in any way with the criminal charges against Mr. Combs?
The question is, does this complaint overlap with the criminal charges?
Yo, what happened is, yo, they ready to add her. They ready to add her. Now, it probably really is a tape. But what happened was, what it sounded like happened to me, allegedly, the feds gave it to her. Don't tell nobody I said that, man. Keep that between us. It's 171 people on here, man. Should nobody else know outside us. See, it's a secret society. All we ask is trust, man.
Filed. My understanding of the criminal charges are that the charges are sex trafficking, RICO, and transportation of a prostitute. We are not alleging any of those criminal charges in our complaint.
Has she been in touch with federal prosecutors at all?
Question is, have I been in touch?
Has you or your client been in touch with federal prosecutors? About
look at her, yo. She nervous as shit. Look how nervous she look. Look at her eyes.
I have no comment.
Corey, what about a grand jury?
Pardon me?
She nervous as a motherfucker.
Prosecutors or grand jury has Miss Graves spoke to either?
Is the question, has she testified before the grand jury? Is that the question?
No comment.
This is Project 2025. Looks harmless, right?
God.
But the reality...
Shut up.
Let's put it this way. I never comment on whether any of my clients have testified before the grand jury or will testify.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Before the grand jury. Since the grand jury is a secret proceeding.
Gloria, this other defendant in the video, alleged defendant, is this a celebrity?
Is the other defendant alleged to be in the video, and what was the remainder of your question?
Is that person, that alleged defendant, is that person a celebrity?
Is the person that has not been named by me a celebrity? Not as far as I know.
Gloria, as disturbing as...
Yo, these people dirty, yo. This is a dirty world, yo.
Have I looked at the video?
This is a dirty world.
I have not viewed the video, nor do I wish to view the
Nobody
video,
viewed
nor
the
should
video.
anyone else
She ain't even
view
seen it.
the video, with the exception of if law enforcement and a court believe that
Told you.
they should and are permitted to view a pornographic video as evidence in the case. If they have it, then that
Yeah, it's a dirty world, Frank.
Gloria, just to be clear,
we don't ever view pornographic videos, even if they might end up being evidence in the case, and we do not
I told you, yo.
transmit any such
They seen
video.
her, yo, the feds seen her on this tape, and they leaked and yo, I'm telling you, yo, all you gotta do is read between the lines, man. They probably found a whole bunch of girls on them tapes, but it wasn't trafficking. She was a willing participant, man. She was a willing participant. But they using that to strengthen their case because Cassie is the only victim. If it's even real. I mean, it might be all made up. But I'm thinking she might be on the tape. Because only way she would know she's on a tape that nobody viewed is if it came from the feds. That's the only way. That's the only way she would know. Like, you gotta realize, y'all, she said she was recorded without her knowledge, without her consent. So how did you see the tape? Oh, other people saying it. So we just building lawsuits off of what other people said. So a person can just say, yo, yeah, I saying, hey, yo, I seen you on a Diddy tape. What's up? Like, yo, the tape was wild. Man, you was going crazy in the tape. Man, I'm ready to sue his ass. The whole time you ain't seen the tape. I could have made this shit up. No, yo, that don't go like that, y'all. It ain't that motherfucking simple. It's bogus. That's the feds got the tape. And the feds leaked it to her.
If we have it to any other person, because we do not think it is permitted under the law.
Gloria, Elizabeth Wagner from CNN.
Would you please speak up? It's hard to hear you.
Yes, sorry, I'm back here and a bit short.
In
the complaint, you noted that your client learned about this video in November 2023. That is around the time of the first public lawsuit, at least, against Sean Combs from his ex-girlfriend Cassie. I'm curious how you and your client learned about the existence of this video.
You're saying that this incident is alleged to have occurred about the time of another lawsuit having been filed? I'm sorry, I can't understand your question.
Man, she old as shit, man. She can't understand nothing.
Alleged incident occurred in 2001, but your client learned about the existence of the video in 2023, more than 20 years after. I'm curious how she learned about the existence of that video.
Yeah, so the question is...
Yo, how the fuck old was this lady? Yo, how old was she in 2021, y'all? How old she look? Not 2020. In 2001, how old was this lady, man?
She alleges that the incident took place in 2001, but you are saying that it is alleged in the complaint that was filed that she learned about it in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And then the question is, how did she learn about it? We have no comment.
We have no clue.
To that question.
Yo, this is sad, yo. This is fucking, this is terrible, yo.
Question is, has Diddy reached out to her? And we will not comment on that either.
This is terrible, yo.
I know this is very difficult for your clients, but would you be able to share a little bit of her background? Where did she come from? Or what did she do? Can you give us some details about your client, please?
No, I can't provide further details about where she came from or what she does.
Jesus Christ.
Gloria, to your knowledge, has
She just came out the smoke. She probably not even from the States.
Video for possible criminal charges.
So is the question, has any criminal law enforcement, is the question, has any law enforcement agency
Viewed the video for possible criminal
viewed the video?
Yup.
She worked her way
Yo,
up.
why she gotta repeat every fucking question?
I'm very rich. He's for that.
And rephrase it.
She's for you.
When our middle class is strong,
She ain't gonna answer that question though. Telling y'all, the feds did this, y'all. They on bullshit.
I'm not able to answer that question.
Your client says that she was threatened after.
You can't answer if the feds saying it. That's crazy.
Elaborate on those threats.
Question is, can I elaborate on the allegation that she was threatened after the attacks? And no, because really I'm not able to comment on or expand upon any evidence or anything that might
I'll
have
tell you what it is.
evidentiary value at this time.
Gloria, there's an allegation in the lawsuit that the video was made available for sale. Can you elaborate on that? And was Mr. Combs?
There's an allegation that the video was made available to whom?
For sale?
That was made available for sale.
Correct. That's new. There have been other accusers, other women who have said that they believe they were filmed and that the videos were shared, but I think this might be the first
I think she was with it too.
complaint allegation that the video was made available for sale somehow.
I have not compared what we have alleged in the lawsuit to what others have previously alleged in their lawsuits. So I can't tell you whether this is the first that has alleged that this video was made available for sale or not.
Yo, this dirty. Yo, these people the devil, yo. Like, yo, how can you sit around knowing good and goddamn well this shit is a fucking lie? Look at this. Look at this shit, yo. Look at this. Like, who are these people, yo? Yo, what type of people can do this? Yo, just can't know anybody just do this, yo. Just sit up here and know this shit ain't right. It's all alleged. Why is it alleged? Stand on it. If it really happened, why are we using the word allegedly? If it really happened, why are we using the word allegedly? It's on tape. It shouldn't be no alleged. For real though, man. I mean, am I tripping? People saying allegedly when they unsure of the allegations.
Involved in that alleged sale?
Yeah. There are no other details that we can provide.
Yo, they saying it's on tape, Joshua?
In reference to the videos.
So you filed this today?
Yes, the lawsuit was filed.
Hey, Joshua, it's on tape.
And we have a case number.
What you mean? It's on tape.
We will pass around and provide my statement.
Open and shut, right?
The case
supposedly.
And this is part of the first page. Of
This ain't a criminal indictment. This is a fucking lawsuit. This is a lawsuit. It's not a criminal indictment.
You want to stand up and hold this? It's just, are you okay? You want to stand up? Are you okay? And there is a redaction on what we're showing you. So just to tell you.
And to your right, please.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
This is the first
I understand it. I understand it used in criminal court. innocent till proven guilty. This is a lawsuit that they saying they got on tape.
Talia to your left, please.
Pardon me?
Talia on your right, if you both can look this way. Thank you. Thank you. And right below her.
Oh,
It's right there.
And one more this way, please.
and I'll leave this on the table
Thank
afterwards.
Gloria, there's a few networks here that
You know, people use
Attorney Gloria
people
already
use the word allegedly to protect themselves. If you saying it's this tape floating around that everybody's saying, what's alleged about it? It's a tape. Everybody's saying it. Your fucking client is on tape, getting sexually assaulted and beaten and hard and all these heinous acts happening to her. Man, it's bogus, man. That's what this is, yo. It's fucked up that they doing that, man. Like, yo, stick to the facts. If everything is true, stick to the facts. Why y'all gotta do this? You know, why you gotta pile on? It must not be enough. Their case must not be strong as it saying it is. If they got keep piling on and keep piling on. Like I said, we ain't talking about no criminal case. We talking about a lawsuit that's supposed to be her on tape getting assaulted by Diddy and the defendant. And why is the defendant unnamed? Why are we protecting him? That's bogus. Man, them people devils, man. Yo, whenever you could do something like that, yo, you're a fucking devil. I could never do no shit like that, man. I don't give a fuck how much money involved. Get on there and just slander a man. Girl pop up out the blue. She say the assault happened in 2001. She ain't find out about it. She ain't find out about the taste of 2023. Around the same time that Cassie filed her lawsuit. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I was born today, it wasn't yesterday. You heard me? I was not born yesterday. But that's how dumb they think we is. But these are the same plays. They've been running on people for 70 years. The same plays, but people getting smarter. Can't run it. Y'all gotta they gotta tighten up. You can't run the same plays no more. Them bitches work. I call bullshit on that. Allegedly. Did I say it right? Did I use allegedly right, y'all? That's bullshit. Allegedly. You know, gotta protect myself. I think she lying. Allegedly. I don't trust nothing she said. Allegedly. It's all alleged. You know. I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, but that's crazy, y'all. We stayed up for 3 hours, y'all. Man, y'all better support the platform, man. I gotta get up in 3 hours. You know. Gotta get up in 3 hours. Get these kids to school. Yeah, I don't believe that though, y'all. I think that's bogus. You look like Ace Hood, the rapper, if he never made it out the hood. Y'all funny as shit, man. Man, Gloria crazy, man. Yeah, they on his heels, man. They on his heels, man. It's bad. Yeah, but you gotta be careful of these reports coming out. You know, report came out, he was on suicide watch. Then a report come out that he ain't trying to eat. Hope they don't try to knock him off in there, man. Allegedly. I know how to use allegedly. You feel me? I wouldn't use it. If I'm accusing somebody, if I'm saying this person punched me in my face, I ain't gonna say allegedly. He punched me in my motherfucking face. I seen it. You understand? You get me? You get the difference? Like how is she saying that these things happened to her, but it was alleged? Did it happen to you or they didn't? Did they happen to you or it didn't? That's bogus, y'all. That's bogus. Fuck, I look like something happened to me, and I'm going around saying alleged. No, that shit happened. The fuck is nothing is alleged about it. Shit fucking happened. Motherfuckers is crazy, y'all. It's a dirty world, man. It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. Oh yeah, I seen that. He ain't eating because he yeah. That is why. Because he know it, because he know it's bullshit, y'all. Why would Diddy? Why would if it's true? Why? What is he paranoid about? What is he paranoid about? He in there for sex trafficking. What's there to be paranoid about? Unless that's not what he in there for. You know, if that's just the charge, but he really in there for something else. Yo, we got Nay. How you been at, Nay? Yeah. I'm damn. I'm gonna check it. I'm looking at that tonight. I ain't get a chance to look into it today. I got so many videos I want to do. I got like 3 videos. I got 3 videos I'm trying to do. 3 uploads. I can't I gotta get the time to do it. But yeah though, y'all, like that shit crazy. Shit crazy, y'all. It's fucked up, y'all. They shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be allowed to just take personal vendettas out on you, and then fucking use all their resources and all their law enforcement buddies and just sick them on you, like they goddamn attack dogs or something. They just sick them on them. All right, you want to play? Get them. You feel me? And now they come from every angle. Cassie, this girl, Lil Rod, this person. Nah, man, that's not how. Nah, that ain't right, man. That's bullshit, man. I gave her props. She bad to the bone. Yeah, they scared of it because it's kick. It's not her. It's the people behind her, man. She just a face. You know what I mean? They're not scared of her. They scared of what she represent. They know when she come, it's some heavy hitters pushing behind her. She probably got one of them motherfucking big ass banking companies backing her. That's what it is. I don't think anybody can just get to her. You know, she got to be sent to you. I think it's that type of situation. You can't just call her. She ain't just taking no any case. She got to get sent to you. That's what I think. For real. That's what I think. I could be wrong though. Just my opinion. Don't hurt me, YouTube. Yeah, I know she got big money. Where'd she get her money from? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gotta find you. You can't find them. I think so. I think I seen something on that. Man. But shit though, y'all. Like I said, y'all, I got 2 hours of sleep. 3 hours. I gotta get up at 5:30. I appreciate everybody that tapped in your sleep. Everybody that stayed up at 3 o'clock in the morning with me. I appreciate it. Y'all know we go live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Look, 3 hours of sleep. We going live at 10 a.m. Man, support the platform, man. Yo, cash that Baltimore swag, man, for me keeping it real and giving y'all solid content and sacrificing my sleep at the same time. You feel me? Because I'll be tired as a bitch. But 10 o'clock, we will be live again. So what? 5 hours we be live. Is that 5 hours? 7 hours we be live. And I'm out.